This Gahba said he will want the kids, and he is standing supporting. What is the state of him? Look.
Give him a hand.
Yeah. He needs it. He hasn't got an idea. He shouldn't talk at all. Even he cannot communicate. I'm trying to tell him to go.
No, but you see, he hasn't been told to stay away from her.
Well, sorry.
They forgot to tell him to stay away. But you see, that's the problem. She has to pick on these guys now because she can't speak to the other ones.
That's right. Yeah. Of course, because she knows he cannot speak properly and he doesn't understand the religion. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see. And I'm trying to wave to him to go away. Yeah. Instead of making himself cool. Sometimes they try to record. To bring someone like he's not understanding.
Yeah.
And then she would convince him and we say yes, he might be coming from her with her. It might be plan. I never know, maybe. But it doesn't look to me. He knows it, he understands
What's she trying to talk about?
Some hadith, hadith for someone not Muslim, not even for Muslim, for me. I don't like to go to hadith so many times, deeply. Hadith is a bit confusing for someone if you like to go. Like, say example, I told you before, I think. If you like to talk about it, to just the book, better go to the main our resources, which is the Quran. To go to hadith, some hadith is wrong. You might think, this hadith of Islam, which should be so many of them is wrong. It's not all we classify them as a weak hadith or wrong hadith. And some people they try to bring it. Hadith says that. So, this is not hadith. It has to be some resources, and it has to be matching with the Quran. If it makes something big difference, or like say someone said to me. Some hadith says Muhammad, he did something horrible. That's not Muhammad. That's Muhammad, someone from Notting Gate or from wherever. That's not Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad, he's the most, he came to complete the morals, the ethics of human being. So high level of morals. There is no any contradiction about his personality at all. It's all complete. So many things we still need it here. Honestly, if you go to his story or his message deeply, and he himself personally was very respectful. Before Islam, he was very renowned by high level of morals.
But the thing about it, though, when your history of, because I don't know if you've been watching any of the stuff which has been coming out recently about the history of Islam. I don't know if you watched any of it.
What it says, no.
Okay.
What does it say?
Well, have you heard of what's his name? Abdul Malik.
Where he's from?
Oh no, he was from I don't know if he's in Damascus, and he was I think he was with the Abbasids.
Okay.
You must have heard of them.
Okay. I don't know him.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been taught about the history of Islam after your prophet. Yeah.
The history of Islam, so many people, you know, narrated.
Let me get it right. I think Muawiyah came first. Then Abdul. You know the Dome of the Rock?
The what, sorry?
Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that with the big dome on it. Yeah. You know that was built by Abdul Malik.
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe myself, I don't know it. Never heard about Abdul Malik. Is he Muslim?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's still in Tabari. You know Al-Tabari?
Tabari, yes. I think you mean Malik.
Yeah.
They call it Malik, not Abdul Malik. Narrative people, the narrative. He take it from people after Muhammad. I don't know, maybe that's the name, Abdul Malik.
But do you know about what's it? Abdul Aziz? Because it's the university name after him, isn't it?
Yeah. So many, but the most popular one but some hadith people they saying this is from Bukhari. They try to put
of Islam.
We do, yes,
but after, yeah, but do they teach the history after Muhammad and the companions died? Yeah, so you should know about it.
But the names is so many. Maybe yourself, you just picked up the first name. Sometimes the one we know, that's like Malik, Hanafi. Is that what you're saying?
So you know the name of the person who built the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem? Will you give the name of that?
I don't know him, to be honest. No, I don't know the name.
Yeah, so I'm surprised because since the Dome of the Rock is so...
in Jerusalem?
Yeah. Yeah, but the Dome of the Rock is world famous, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember that name. Very soon now. But what do you like to say? Yeah.
No. It's just that this history. See, some people are calling it into question, but the impression I'm getting is that what the Muslim historians have been doing is they just haven't been teaching Muslims.
We all, there are so many stories about the history. What the main question you want to? What the main? What's the question about?
No.
There's so many history. No one know all the histories. Unless they remember it. Been teaching in school. When we grow up as well, we learn it from wherever books or whatever.
So you're right. It's Umar bin Abdul Aziz.
There's so many of them in the same period delivered the message of the hadith of Muhammad. But the most popular one, Bukhari and Muslim. Umar bin Aziz, Abu Huraira. So many. For you, to be honest with you, brother, concentrate more in the book to judge it. Sincerely, in the book, the hadith, some of them weak, some of them. Not all the Muslims know all the hadith. It's over 3,000 hadiths.
But
we know the main important one. That's what we.
But the thing about it is that the thing about it is that
sorry, what is it?
No.
I like to. Okay, so again, what do you say?
Well, what's supposed to be happening?
No, but what do you like to bring?
No.
The question or was that? Forget names. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, but it's just like I'm trying to understand why.
Ask the question. I don't mind.
No, but I'm just wondering why wouldn't they teach Muslims about the Dome of the Rock? It sounds a bit strange.
About what?
No, see, here you go. See, Dome of the Rock. It says Dome of the Rock. It's in Arabic is Qubat al-Sakra, shrine in Jerusalem, built by the Umayyad Caliph Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan in the late 7th.
Marwan, yes, there is the one is the Marwan.
Right.
I know him. Yes.
Right. Okay.
But there is another way you call it. Maliki, those ones.
But I think
for people,
SECT.
Some people following. Small things. It's stupid. It shouldn't. Let the people make effort. To challenge. Books you have? 67? How many?
Oh, 66.
66. It's not all of them same book. Around some different verses.
Well,
still there is some difference. Otherwise, why 6?
is done according to how, which the scholars that did it, how they wanted to translate it.
Okay. But I think there is some. No. I think there is some. I remember. I'm not. I can check it.
No. What you're talking about is in the Gospels. Sometimes there'll be a certain account, and if you read it in another Gospel, it might say something slightly different. Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there is difference. That's mean because the blame on the people. God's message is one. We believe in the Bible. I believe in the Bible. You know that the Muslims.
Well, not
believe
really.
in Mary, but we don't believe the idea of God is Son and the Spirit and three in one.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that's disrespect to God, degrading God, like become like me and you, we have children, we cannot have a son, we are not degrading. Salam, brother, alhamdulillah. The same idea of the virginity of Mary. We believe Mary was a miracle, no one touched her.
Yeah.
She was a virgin pure.
But why do you think there's a problem?
Believe me, this guy is planned with him. Because he doesn't speak English properly, and he doesn't like to. He won't go to cameras. No, never seen someone like that. And he's from Turkey.
All right.
Even the way he's standing, he can do like that, and sometimes do like that, and he tried to show stupidity, No, they don't do that. I know he's from Turkey. They don't do that. They're very aggressive. If they don't understand something, they will shout and go.
Wait, that's usually what the Shias do.
Yeah?
The Shias, they like shouting a lot.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, we I'm Sunni. Shia, they have their example. This is a good example. Shia, they have their own ways, which is absolutely, some Muslims, they call them, they are out of the Islam nation.
Yeah.
Because they have something very serious. It's not just a small thing, very serious. About Muhammad, they hate Abu Bakr, they hate Aisha, they call her bitch, they call her own names.
Well, what I've seen on some of their websites, they say all kinds of...
saying so. Watch your YouTube, maybe, I don't know, you can understand or not, because most likely, I don't think in English, is it in English?
No, there's some websites in English. If you go to a Shia website, they have a whole page talking bad against...
Rubbish. Don't bring anything from Shia to say this is Islam. That's for sure, 100%. Any Muslims, they are rejecting them. We don't talk to them. I talk to you all day. I can talk to you every day, every year. I never had conversation with them. Never. Because I know they have different ideas. He won't accept me. Even if I can convince you by something, but I cannot convince him about anything.
Well, anyway, I don't know if you saw what happened recently with... No, it looks as if... you heard of Modine?
Modine,
M-O-D-E-E-N. It's just, that's his name.
Modine in YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know. Watched him before. Modine.
Yeah. And I saw the last video he had with Adnan Rashid, and he was just like, he's following like a gangster and just like talking over him. He wouldn't let him talk to the...
Is he Shia or is he Muslim?
Yeah, he's Shia.
He got punched, you know that? He got punched over there early on.
But who did?
The Shia guy, Big T, got punched. And then the guy ran away. The guy who gave him a 1-2 and then ran. A good punch though.
No, he got punched before.
He keeps getting punched, don't he?
This is a bad example for Muslims. Never listen to this guy. Wife said, never ever respect him. It's very aggressive. From first day.
So, is it possible that some things he say could be true?
Wait, sorry.
The Shia's got an interesting interpretation.
I just told him about Shia. They have their own idea. They call themselves Muslim. They hate Prophet.
They are Muslims. They do this.
Could be a Muslim, but if they...
Not your type of Muslim, that's what you mean.
No, not my...
But your point is that he's a different...
No, it's not who can...
whenever I talk to Sunnis, they're always quick to tell me that Shias are not Muslim.
Yeah.
But the Shias are never quick to say the other thing. The Shias don't usually say the Sunnis aren't Muslim. But the Sunnis
they cannot name the Sunni that are not good Muslims. They can say, they can hate Aisha, they hate Abu Bakr, which is the second person after Muhammad. It's all they have. Now, after Muhammad, Abu Bakr, for example, Aisha, she was the mother of the Muslims. They call her.
Who was the first convert to Islam?
First one, I think.
Ali.
No, Ali, no. Ali is the third Khalifa. He's the third.
No, but who was the first one? Who was the first one to convert to Islam?
First one, good question.
Ali.
No. Abu Bakr. Ali, he's young, by the way.
But he converted
He's about
quick.
15 years younger than Abu Bakr and Muhammad.
And he converted quick though.
No. He's not first. No. Believer to Muhammad message. He is the first. I believe he is the first one. That's why they gave him a nickname.
I have to check when I get home.
No, it's not Ali. He's the third prophet. If he's the first one,
The third caliph.
and he was 15 years. He was a teenager.
He's not
or
the first.
18. He was 20 years, I think, or 22. He's about 15 years younger than Muhammad. Muhammad, he was 40 years. Probably he was 25.
I thought he was the first convert.
And he never said to hate Aisha or Abu Bakr Siddiq. He never said that.
Who?
Ali ibn Abi Talib. That was, they believe him. He's supposed to be the prophet.
But Ali thought that he was the one who should be the first caliph.
Ali what, sorry?
He thought he was the one who could be the first.
Who? Ali himself?
Yeah.
Never said that.
Well, at least Ali's followers did.
No, Ali followers. Yeah, it can be 5 followers from everywhere. They're saying something wrong.
And he had a good claim. He had a good claim.
Good what?
He had a good claim to be the caliph.
No way.
I mean, Abu Bakr was just chosen.
It's not about claim.
And Abu Bakr was just chosen by his friends. But Ali was part of the family.
No, I don't think so. No. Abu Bakr chosen by Muhammad in indication.
Not directly.
No, he was in his life, Muhammad's life.
He wasn't chosen.
Ali, he was the first. Abu Bakr, he was
Muhammad
the
never
first
gave a
one.
successor.
No, Abu Bakr, he was the first one closer to Muhammad. Always.
He never gave a clear successor.
Huh?
Muhammad never gave a clear successor.
He never gave one?
He never made it clear who was to follow him.
He never said it explicitly, I believe. I'm not sure.
No, he never.
But always, Abu Bakr, whatever Muhammad says, he was believing him. He was following him. He was the strongest one close to Muhammad. That's
I actually
why-
believe the Sunnis are right, though. Myself, I believe the Sunnis are
Take it
right.
from me.
I think the Sunnis are right that Abu Bakr should have been the first caliph. That's my own personal opinion.
It's
But I
no
can
doubt
see where the
of that.
Shias are coming from.
There is no doubt, by the way.
What's this?
Okay, sorry, you interrupted me with something. Okay, go ahead. What the message about Abdul Malik Marwan? What he did? What he did?
So we finding out.
No. So,
Malik Marwan, I think, I don't know what he think he was just a narrator, He was just telling some stories, some hadith.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he got anything.
So we're trying to find out.
No. It's just the Umayyad. Balak is clever though. Whenever you look up any coins for the Umayyads, they always show you the ones with the text on it.
Let me check who's the first convert to Islam. I'm sure it was Ali. Let me just double check this.
I'm gonna check it myself. No, for sure, no Ali.
Who is right?
Okay.
All right. So you've heard of the Umayyad.
Khadija, yeah. Our Muslims, First one, Abu Bakr and Ali, he said.
So,
Sorry, what you say?
I was going to say, so you know we just said that that Abdul Malik, I forgot the rest of his name.
Yay! Who was the second person? First was Khadija, second was Ali.
Okay.
Ali became the second person to accept Islam.
Just the resources.
And I know my stuff, man. I know my stuff.
No, he says here.
But
He
it has to be
says
in-
Abu
it has to be
Bakr
Arabic.
and Ali.
That's in Arabic, so we don't know.
Yeah.
This is in English. First person was Khadija, second was Ali.
Okay. Okay.
So you know what I mean?
No, it doesn't matter.
I know my stuff.
Okay. No, what I'm saying. Even Ali, when Ali, it doesn't mean anything. Even if he was first, because he was closer.
His family,
Yeah, because
family
his
member,
don't
and he
forget.
was the first.
Yeah.
So the Shias have a good claim.
No, you mean in his family member?
The Shias
Yes,
have a good claim.
yeah,
No, but the Shias have a good claim though, because Abu Bakr was just chosen by his friends, but Ali was.
as his member.
Ali was a member of the family. Ali was the first convert.
In his family.
And he was the first convert.
In his
First
family.
male
I thought
convert.
you were talking about in Islam.
In Islam, yeah, in Islam, he was the first male convert. Ali.
It says here to me as well, Abu Bakr and Ali.
It was Ali, man. Khadija was first, Ali was second.
Okay, say Ali.
Okay, so the Shias, no, because the Shias have a good claim
Claim about what?
about Ali should have been the first caliph.
It doesn't work like that. First of all, Ali, when he converted, when he became a Muslim, as I told you, he was early 20s or 20 years old.
That's old enough.
No.
That's old enough to understand.
No, there is.
And he was
Abu Bakr-
close to the Prophet,
No,
and he was a family member.
No, Abu Bakr.
I'm not saying he should have been, I'm saying they got a good claim. Remember, I'm not saying, I don't know who should have been the first.
Yeah, but that was your opinion. If it's good claim, that's not claiming in
No, you tell me
in a
that,
religion.
are you telling me that Shias haven't got a good claim?
No.
Even though they could be wrong, they haven't got a good claim.
No, they have a good claim at all. Claim how? Claim this is the criteria. To
Okay.
have a good claim. It's not just.
If I was a
because
prophet,
it's-
yeah, let's assume he's a prophet, yeah, and he doesn't make a clear successor, but a family member of his, yeah, was the first to convert to his religion, the first to believe in him, and was an adult. If he never makes a clear successor, wouldn't you think that it would be sensible that the closest person to him would be his successor,
The first close person to Muhammad was Abu Bakr, by the way.
not Ali?
No?
No, but wasn't it the adults who chose Abu Bakr?
Huh?
Yeah, his
Was it the
friends.
adults-
His
was it
friends.
the adults who chose Abu Bakr?
Yeah, because he was more mature.
His friends chose him.
He was more always close to him, even to deliver the
I'm not
message.
saying Abu Bakr shouldn't have been the first. Remember, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the Shias have a point, don't they? That it could have been that Ali could have been a legitimate.
That's what they think, because Ali is a member of the family. That's what they think, but doesn't matter the member. It's important maturity. You
Well,
send it. This is a message for the nation.
If you don't make a clear successor, if you don't make a clear successor, yeah, and Muhammad was basically a king, really. So if you don't make a clear successor, in those days, after the king comes his son, comes a family member.
No, but the thing about it is that I can see what the...
That's in Saudi Arabia, not in a religion. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I can see what the Sunni's point is though, because if you look in the hadith,
Maturity, yeah.
they-
It's
I'm not saying the Sunnis are wrong.
no, but if you look in there, you know when they had things happen, there were situations where people weren't allowed in, but then when Umar came, he was allowed in to see the Prophet.
Who?
No, there was a situation where he had with his wives.
Okay.
No, you know when the wives were around him and people couldn't go in.
Oh, right.
So when Umar came, he asked to go in and he was allowed in, even though other people were
Yeah, of
rejected.
course, yeah.
And then Abu Bakr, he was allowed in. So
As well, yeah.
going by who was allowed in and who was not allowed in, you could see, the people around could see who he preferred anyway.
Okay, but I'm not saying that that's wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying that do the Shias have a point at least?
That's
Do they have a point? Do they
No,
have
no.
a good claim?
They have a good
No,
point,
but I'd say
Even though even though let's all agree they're wrong. Yeah, all three of us agree that the Sunnis are right, the Shias are wrong. Yeah, which we all agree. We all agree that the Sunnis are right. Yeah,
yeah,
we all agree that Abu Bakr should have been the first caliph.
Right.
But the Shias do have a point. You can't say they don't have a point.
Okay, say they have a point, but do you know the religion or the way they make
The 12 imams.
worshipness of
Yeah, the imams.
Shia,
Yeah,
how
the
it
imams.
is, you know how it
Imams
is?
and the grave worship.
Absolutely completely different from the teaching of Muhammad, teaching of the Quran. Absolutely.
Different interpretation.
No, it's not
Different interpretation.
No,
Wait, are you saying the Shias are not Muslim? Let's be honest. Are
sorry?
you saying the Shias are not Muslim?
I cannot say, by the way, to say someone.
Yeah, takfiri.
Say
Yeah, takfiri.
for some people like yourself, example,
Yeah.
or the Western people in general, they call them kafir.
Yeah.
The word kafir is a bit.
I don't care about the
I'm
point.
coming to the point.
Are they kafirs or not?
No, they're not kafir because they say la ilaha
Are they
illallah,
misguided then?
Muhammad Rasulullah. The way they're worshipping,
Yeah.
what they put, they change so many teaching, so many worshipness.
Yeah.
That's so many worshipness make conflict.
In your view,
That's
then,
why.
In
No,
your
it's
view,
not my
no, you're not
view.
answering the question. In your view, are they Muslim? They could be bad Muslims, but are they Muslim?
Okay, if they say la ilaha illallah Rasulullah, they
Yeah.
are Muslim.
Okay,
They are.
that's
They
it.
are.
That's
Yeah,
it.
they are.
So,
But
so Big T's a Muslim.
huh?
So he's a Muslim.
Who? This guy?
Yeah.
That way he call himself, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
not the point I was
myself-
making.
Myself.
It should be up to you to put him on the right path. You should talk to him and put him on the right path.
But,
Sit him down
but,
quietly, just
Good.
you and him in a cup of coffee
Okay,
And-
good, very good point.
and a hookah pipe.
Very good point.
Calm him down and just tell him where he's gone wrong.
Very good point. I spoke to you before. I spoke to this gentleman before. Both of you spoke to so many with Christian atheists, but for with him, I will never ever had a confidence.
Because you have to fight.
Confidence.
So you might have to fight him.
Yeah, you're right. You know, we're
But
not
you're
young.
from Sudan, man. You should be able to fight.
No, I don't.
You
That's
can't
not,
fight?
that's not my personality anyway. Yeah, even with Sudanese, there is some of them a bit attention as well.
Man, I put you up with the original Nubians, man.
I'm a Nubian. I am.
Man, you should be able to fight, man.
No,
it's in your
yeah,
blood.
I-
You should be scared of it.
I
You should be scared of an
50s.
Iraqi.
No,
By the way, I have a mechanical valve.
Okay, so it could kill you.
I have a mechanical valve.
Oh, so you're not healthy.
Yeah.
You're not healthy.
Mechanical valve I have for.
He can fight on your behalf.
Bashi,
Yeah, you should fight. I'm talking to you always.
Me.
Bashi, you're
Yeah,
lucky
yeah,
I've got a
because
medical disease. I'm a coward.
no, because you're lucky because if you had it done over here, sometimes they use pigs' valves. To put in. So if
Yep.
you, yeah.
Some of them, they give them pigs valve.
Yeah.
But by the way, in Islam,
Would you rather have that or would you rather die?
No, of course. No, even in Islam. If
You can.
If you can, by the way.
Yeah.
Even you can eat it. If you're in an area, there is no halal meat. There is no, halal. Word halal, you know it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
we know.
if there is no at all and you're starving, you can eat it. Yeah,
And then you find you like it, and then when you're better, you can't resist
maybe
it.
some of
You get
them
addicted.
they eat it. Some of them Muslims they eat
Man, the
it.
poor pigs, man.
Some days I tested before
Poor pig, man.
wrongly. I tested. I was working in pizza. We have what do you call it?
There's nothing wrong with pig, though.
No, meatball. No.
But there's nothing wrong with the
I
animal.
was working in a
But there's
pizza.
nothing wrong with pork.
No, I was working in a pizza restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
I eat it wrongly. We have it meatball from pork. I ate it wrongly. I'm saying, but I was working in pizza. Pizza, of course, is not wrong.
But there's nothing
Pork
wrong with
is
pork.
wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Pork?
There's nothing wrong with pork.
No.
Pork is just another animal.
Pork is a meat.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, but it's
And here's the thing, yeah.
it's a meat of
Here's the
pigs.
thing. Muhammad banned pork, yeah, but there's no pigs in Arabia. That makes no sense.
We don't.
Why would you ban something when there's none around?
I don't know. Maybe because I think it was.
It's like if you ban kangaroo. There's no kangaroos in Arabia.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is some. I don't know.
but-
Because we believe God He created from any.
Because the Jews-
any
because the
sex,
Jews-
a couple of
Oh
them.
no, let's be honest. Because he wanted to make friends with the Jews in
What that?
Medina. He wanted to be friends with the Jews in Medina. So he said to the Jews, "Look, if you don't eat pork, we don't eat pork. Follow me." That's what he really wanted. It's not
Alright.
because of that.
Maybe it makes
Come
sense.
on.
but
Okay,
anyway,
sorry, go ahead.
But anyway, you know when it comes to what you've been taught about Islam,
Huh?
have you been taught about the coins which were issued by
I'll leave you to it.
the Muslim.
He's a good man.
Yeah,
Thank you. You too, brother.
yeah, about the coins which have been issued by the Muslim leaders as they came into power.
The coin.
Yeah.
The queen. You mean?
No, coins. You know what? You money, the money that you buy
coins.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Responding to him. So
Yeah.
again, what's the question?
No, so have you ever been taught any of the history about those coins?
What coins?
Well, you know the money that they used to use in that time.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. We have. They used to call it. I don't know.
Yeah, so this one it says the silver drachm was struck in the time of Uthman ibn Affan, the third of those known to the Sunni Muslims as the four rightly guided caliphs. It resembles the traditional Sassanian coinage in all respects, retaining the bust of Yazdigird on the obverse. So this is the coin it's talking about.
The coin.
So-
they have a currency, of course, that time.
Yeah, but see, they're saying this was the coin.
I don't know. Maybe I wasn't there.
But but here's the thing. It's saying that this is in the time of Uthman. So if Uthman was the caliph, why would he allow a coin with a face on it?
With what?
With a face on it?
What face? Whose face?
No. He's got like a face on the coin.
I don't know. You know. Sorry, I forgot the name.
Michael.
Michael. I told you before, like this kind of things, small things. Don't go to it because there is no evidence.
No, but
I don't know. You don't know. Is this the right one? Was it in Osman period? We don't know.
No,
we just waste of time.
No, but
Believe me, because they're on the book.
Yeah, but see, this coin's made of metal, and see, metals don't. When you make a coin of proper metal, it doesn't corrode.
I don't think that time by metal because how they make it? There is no factories that time.
Coins are always made of metal because.
I don't think there's a coins as well. I'm not sure.
No, but you know about gold coins. They had.
I don't know how that time is. I don't know. Maybe.
No, this is how people. That's how people trade is with gold coins. Gold, silver.
Yeah.
And
I believe it exists, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But
doesn't matter this one, believe me.
No, but the thing about it is that even though you say about the Quran, but you see obviously the Quran has to like match, or it has to make sense, isn't it, in the time that it's in.
Okay. Yeah,
so that means whenever the Quran came out, we should then be able to go into like a history we can verify, because coins is.
Okay.
Yeah, coins is something. The reason why you can verify coins as part of history.
Sorry, I hope you're not recording.
I know what you don't.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Because sorry, I'm just because I have a running noise. Yeah.
Oh, alright, okay.
Yeah. If you're recording, don't put it. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot you're recording as well.
Alright. Yeah. So.
Yeah, about these coins, we don't know. We don't have evidence. It wasn't this which time. They allow face or no face. Some of them, this is a long history, long time. But the book that you just hit, because it's for any time, for any place, and there is no contradiction. There is the people, specialist linguistics, linguistics people.
Yeah.
They try to find, even some of them, they were priests. They try to find contradiction or mistakes. When they couldn't find it, they convert to Islam. I can give you videos. I can send you the YouTube. They're talking by themselves. It's still alive. Not long time ago, by the way. Since they exist. American, I think English, some of them. There is a doctor. He found, he has a long story, very, very emotional story. He was crying. He's American. He's talking, I forgot his name. Do you have an email? I'll send it to you if you like.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I can find them. So what you're saying is that you prefer to just stick to the book itself. and not worry too much about like the history and all the other things.
Yeah, the history. This is is all people. It's a variation of people. It might be some slightly. If there's something insulting in Islam, I believe it's wrong immediately. Why?
Yeah.
Because we have evidence. The book is here. The morals in it, all the things for human being. The book exists. But any hadith a bit weaker. Don't go to it too much for you as not Muslim. Myself, I don't go to hadith a lot. Why? Because there is some of them modified. Some people they try to find degradation. They try to degrade the religion. They put it in Bukhari because they cannot change the Quran. Because we have the Quran is one. But for if it was for to try to find someone who is not like this guy, he's not very good in Islam, he understands Islam. If they show him, oh, this is from Bukhari. Because we know Bukhari is the most popular one and Muslim. Some people say, oh, from Bukhari, he said that. This is wrong. This is, it's correct. And even the hadith they say nothing to do with Muhammad. It's absolutely rejected. We reject it. The scholars reject it. We have to reject it.
Right. So with the, you said about the Quran being used in relation to people's morals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I asked this question to a Muslim probably about a month ago, and I don't know how you'd answer it from the Quran, but does a Muslim man have to love his wife?
How come? Myself, did I show you hatred?
No,
you
no,
as a friend. I'm coming to my wife. I'm coming to your question. In Islam, the most important things, when we're talking about morals involving treat you, whatever religion you are, you believe, or whatever your nationality, or whatever your color, that's in Islam, 100% it's a sin if I show you anything. You as a Christian, or from Caribbean, or from England, that's definitely with the wife. You must show love all the time.
But does it say that in the Quran?
100%, yes.
Oh, all right. Can you give me?
We have a biggest chapters, two chapters.
Yeah.
They call it the Nisa.
Yeah.
I can give you the chapters.
Oh yeah.
And go to the translation. Mary chapter and the Baqarah first chapter. All these big, more than 8 to read this how to maintain the family.
Right, but
the people, even someone enemy to you, dislike you, dishate you, still show him. We have a verse. It says what do you call it? الحسنة تمحو بمعنى the meaning of it. الحسنة, the good deeds, the good talk, good word to you. If you have a bad thing, say to me. When I say good things. Sorry,
إن الحسنات حسنة تمحو السيئة.
yes. All right. This in the Quran. So this is visual. And cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. My present of it for himself.
He doesn't love his wife, he loves himself.
Yeah.
Religion maintaining the family very, very well.
Yeah,
no
no.
religion, no else.
Yes. So do you have any verses like that in the Quran?
To be honest, I couldn't follow you properly. I couldn't get the meaning of what he said.
Right.
It doesn't in the Quran.
Well, this is just a verse which says that a husband must love his wife.
Yeah, of course.
No, but do you have an actual verse that says that?
I don't remember. Try to Google it. Okay. But there are so many. So many. The treatment, not just the love and that's it. Even to do not cheat. To just cheat on your wife. To do not have any relationship out of your marriage. You must respect your wife. The treatment. To do not hit her.
Yeah, but
there is a okay.
But you know you can still do that without loving her.
Huh?
If you just treat her like
No, if I don't love you, if I don't like you, why am I with you? If I don't love my wife, why am I staying with her? I divorced before because there is no communication. Not, even I was struggling to maintain the family for the sake of the children. I have children. She's the one because I brought her to England because the benefit. She knows housing benefit. They give her money. She's the one asked for divorce. I refuse it. I handle it on my head. All the disrespect. You know, I'm a very respectful. You must do.
Is it specifically commanded from Allah? Then that's but because it's just But I'm just trying to see if Allah orders that. So
the only things I believe for with Christianity difference, we have all the testimonies. Do not cheat, do not hate, to try to forgive if someone insulted you. All that we have it. Yeah.
but I
swear to God, wallahi,
but
Allah my witness.
Yeah, but well, if you could find them, that would be good.
Why haven't you got to talk to God to save me? It's crazy. Hallelujah! Again, my friend. You got to talk to God to save me. Are you there?
Yes. Same chapter I said to you, they call it Nisa, which is which it means women.
Yeah.
You know it. Thing number 5.
He's a God. He don't need you. He's straight to me. So what are you praying to me? How did he come to me? How did God, who lives beyond time, No. How? What he is? How does the Spirit, outside of time and space, into time? You're asking a question. So it's even God. So time, distance. How does the end of the
Why I couldn't find it? Couldn't find the exact one. It's all here.
Yeah.
The indication, maintain the family, because that's it. Will have what do you call it, calmness in yourself, and for her as well to be together. That means love.
No, but here's the thing, because I don't know if you know about. I mean, this is obviously the English sort of definition of, well, the proper English definition of love is where you do something for someone where you don't have to do it. So what you might find in what you might find in Surah An-Nisa is that's talking about things that you have to do to your wife to maintain the family. But love is like something more than that, where you like more sacrifice yourself for your wife. So
yes, of course, if you love her, but there is no incident to just put you, kill you, or kill your wife, or
no. But what I mean is that so in the Bible, what it says about love your wives, what is, from what I see, what it's trying to say is that you can do the normal stuff where you maintain her, but you should do more. Like you should care more for her than just.
But that's by the way, instinctively, if you like someone, you will try to talk to him, help him. But wife, you're having sex with her, kissing her, hugging her. Oh, this is show of love.
Yeah, I noticed that, but it's
Cannot be like, if you're lying, that's something different. That means the relationship is not good. There is no communication.
Yeah.
You're allowed to divorce.
But the reason why I brought it up is that you're saying about the Quran, about how it's gives information about how people should live their lives. But what I kind of find with the Quran is that it will tell you stuff which is like about maintaining your life, but it doesn't seem to go beyond just the maintenance part. So that's why I was asking you if you could find anything which talks about love.
Maintaining is not just maintain it, just you don't like it to stay in the house. Just giving her because you have to. No, we allow. By the way, about divorce in the Bible, you're not allowed to divorce, but which is not reasonable.
Oh no, but you see, that's to the believers. So if you are a believing man and woman, then yeah, they can't divorce. But if someone's an unbeliever, they can do whatever they want.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you marry the wife.
No.
If you know someone and you married him and you discover so many things, or you discover cheating, you discover not only discover lying, discover dirty, not looking after you, not after
but
doing her duty, like you doing your duty. You have to still stay with her.
No, but remember I said two believers.
No, for anyone, as a Christian, you're a believer.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to stay?
Yeah.
You have to stay, even if you discover there's no good communication. As a human being, you cannot know him unless you live with him as a real experience, a test.
Yeah.
It's not outside, that could be everyone could be very nice.
Yeah, but
when you married her.
I know, but what is more trying to say is, because the thing about it is that it's for believers, so what it's trying to tell them is that they shouldn't have a lax attitude to marriage like people in the world. Because you're like over here about how you can divorce for any reason.
No, divorce for serious reason. When you find yourself it doesn't work, so you have to split. You have to divorce.
Yeah. So what the Bible's saying is that you shouldn't be looking. Marriage shouldn't be about whether they don't work or not. You should always.
But if you work or not, that's a relationship. Any relationship.
Yeah.
If you work with the company and you have the qualification, they disrespect you because you are not from the exam. You have to stay. You have to stay, and every day they disrespecting you. You have to stay. You're harming yourself. You're hurting yourself emotionally, psychologically, physically. It could be anything.
Yeah, I know, but then in the Bible it does say that if the there's a part where Paul actually says if the unbelieving person departs, then you should let them depart. So yeah, people can separate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is the difference between Islam and the Bible. The Bible, as far as I know, says to do not get divorced.
Yeah, because it's trying to keep marriages together.
Is that okay with you? Are you married?
Eh?
Are you married?
No, no.
That's the reason why you didn't marry, because you know that you don't want to go to that part and you discover yourself you don't like someone. It's better to be casual.
No, but
not you personally.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though,
anyone here.
Yeah, but it's actually good because it means people who follow this take marriage more seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the crime in England, in Europe, coming from guys being raised by single parent. Mother that she cannot control the children easily.
Yeah,
figure of the man in the house. That's very important.
But then, if in Islam, it's easier to get divorced.
It's not easier, no way.
No, but you said...
You have to, as I'll give you an example. I divorced and I refused it. I refused it. She asked me for over a year.
Yeah.
I refused it, but because she has a reason, she knows she's going to get housing benefit. She like to get the custody benefits, child benefit and stuff.
Yeah.
But if it back home, we don't have many divorces. It happened just last 10 years because financially some problem. But back home, I have so many. My family, they live up to over 50 years.
Yeah, no, yeah. But what I'm saying though is that if it's easier in Islam, wouldn't that then the fact that it's easier to divorce? But remember you just say it's easier. That's what you...
No, I'm going to tell you something to back up my point.
Right.
For a man or for a woman, if you divorce for minor reason, it's a big sin. You are the one separated the family, neglected the family, neglected the children. It has to be very serious. You have to work hard. You have to use the patience. That's what I've done. I've done myself personally. For a reason to maintain the family, because for the consequences after if you separated. I'm worried now. Talking to you, worry about my children. I have 2 children, boy and girl. It's hard. She rejected me to see them for 7 years. I'm going to court very soon to see them. So the way I raise them, that's important to me. That's why I worked hard to maintain the family, to continue. But she was very materialistic. She worshipped money more than
Yeah, I mean, but that's one of the problems of coming over here.
so many of them.
Yeah, when you come over here, because everything's so...
So many.
But isn't it, if you go to the Quran, it says that a man can divorce a woman by saying talaq 3 times.
Yeah, but that's it. As I said, yes, the last 3 times, okay. The last 3 times, it has to be in different occasions to warn the both of them to be, when I say I've done that first time, I've done it once, okay, one, yeah, and I'm married twice, by the way. I've done it once, okay. That to allow both of them be careful to work it out. If we reach, even if you say one and I don't want to go back to her, is enough. It's finished.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to stay to 3 times.
Yeah, but isn't it only the man that can say it?
Huh?
Isn't it only the man that can say it?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
This is a different point. Okay. Which is the reason the man, he got the, what do you call it?
حديده فيه عشان فلوس عني
Gave knowledge of not comfort themselves and showed a sign of not comfort themselves, i.e.
I've got it in Syria or Iran. I've got it brownie carried.
You know what? There's a guy called Abdullah ibn Abi Sa'd.
You're not in the state of waiting. You're not waiting. That's why. Whereas they're in a state and you're in the what are you doing? I believe they make good decisions. I just don't believe they do it properly. So, you've established
No, wait. No, he called me a pedo.
Yeah, because you went and preached to them the kingdom is at hand. Yeah. Leave him with the answer.
Why find that answer?
Will you believe my answer? You must have a problem. He said no.
Inside you can't like leading them towards the right. You need to have before you can say because it's in their long-term interest, you need that psychological understanding of it. Like, that's never been the case in marriage. I don't care if you do. I don't mean happy. It's in your long-term interest in a lot. But we don't actually have that much of an attitude anymore. Most of us should have a psychopath, in my opinion. Particularly people like Elon Musk are just there.
لأن ما أخذ بنت كسرة.
If you want to be notified when I release any videos, then just click on subscribe and then click on the bell and select all, and so then you'll receive all of the notifications for when I release any videos.
Hit the same old
Yeah, June, you're not going to arrest us. It's like, and not an on paper. And it's in the somehow, it's the ink, but but I cannot see the hand, right? It's like hand of a move wider. I know it's
I didn't mean to. I just came in and they started staring, and then I thought, let me do
Bretton House.
Day 7, the prosecution was so bad. They were so bad. What was he talking about? He was always talking about some nonsense.
So the worst thing you have to get if you want to and then you can talk about this.
Yeah, that's some active film.
This is second stage.
This is the next stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is make an example. You have no example of the God. So you want to have
Where is your conscience? Can I measure your conscience empirically? Yeah. Or can you measure empirically measure your conscience? I'm asking.
Can you
empirically prove your conscience? You are conscious. That's it.
Is that it?
I want to know from
I guess his point is he's still having.
Is that it?
That's it, that's it.
One question, are you materialist?
I'm not serious.
Are you lateralist? There's nothing outside of the natural world, no metaphorical thing.
What about your conscience?
What about your own emotions? So right now, or if you love a woman or you have feelings you feel, there's no love in the world. Can you try to so but you that's very real to you, right? It exists. You intuitively experience every moment, right? No one else, because you need to know it, because you actually experience it. There's no high knowledge of experience. You see me?
Hear what you're saying. The measure of something is what? It's a principle. Or empirical measurement, which is what? Empirical measurement. How do you make an empirical measurement? As an engineer.
You tell us.
Are you an engineer?
Senses, instruments,
Are you from Manchester?
The land of engineering. So what you do in engineering? Sure. Bro, you don't stand like that, bro.
Or you wait.
You don't stand like that, bro. I also do stand like that, bro. No. I used to do so what we do, we measure things. Instruments. Exactly. Measure my feelings.
right now punch you, tell me exactly how much you feel. When you fall in love with a woman, tell me exactly how you feel. Measure these things.
No, it's already went past it.
9. This is 9 perfect, 9.01, 8.9 and 1 and up. It's a 9. So you can always perfectly measure your speed,
My man just went like that, bro. I said 10, you heard me 9.
Yeah.
So measurements.
Depends on what game.
Why? You think I'm too much? Why are you asking? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in the same God? There may be. You believe in the same God? We believe in one creator.
Christianity spread all over the world, and we know that as a fact. But I'm not going to say the Christian religion.
He's very, very good.
How did you find out? So I'm assuming it's
Are you working for the CIA?
Yeah. You know, I asked him that one. I asked him.
Susanna operation. Oh, the Laguna Israeli and what happened?
I'm speaking to this guy here. And so yes, he's guarding. He's going to judge the
If he's going to do the So what the father's going to do? Yes, so what the father?
Then he died on the cross.
He was, I think he was sent to the message. But he wasn't, he was sent
can live together. So for the position of Khalifa,
Anyway, let's go back to my this is the problem. We have this discussion. This is what I haven't got my glasses.
in Islamic caliphate, yes, the Jew is always under the Muslim because there's always the head of state is always going to be a Muslim. So if the Muslim army invades the land that you happen to live in,
No,
it's never have a quality of Muslim. And there's a number of ways you won't have a quality.
Yeah.
But the main one is the actual head of
This
state
time of the year, everyone is
always will
getting ready
always
to,
be above you.
close
Will
off.
never be you, will never be anyone.
Yeah, but the thing is, the
okay, I'm saying to you, let's
Muslim
agree
guys,
and
they'll still
create
come
another
every week,
position.
but I just noticed that the
Okay, if that was
Saudi
Which is
people don't
higher,
seem to turn
because
up.
technically it's
as
possible
much.
for a Jew to be a caliph. It's not going to happen. Can a Muslim be a rabbi, chief rabbi?
Could a Muslim be a chief rabbi? No, but the chief rabbi isn't the head of the state. That's the difference.
Yes.
No, it's just, yeah, but my
So if there was
is
a
a
different
radical one
position,
though, so
and it was
he's
actually-
Okay, what about-
it was, let's say
His
the
views
prime
aren't the
minister,
same
you
as
have the
Orthodox.
caliph, and you have the prime minister, and the prime minister tells the caliph what to do. In that case, that
Okay.
would be
well,
Do
he's
you
called
know
Zionists,
that
yeah, they call him
there are
Zionists, yeah.
about 50 Muslim countries in the world today?
So
And
they
if suddenly now a caliph appears now, and there is a caliph, this president will exist. So a Jew can be president.
right, yeah,
the majority of those Muslims.
But they're all Jews.
yeah.
Have laws
Well, he's got the cap as well, but
from being
he doesn't wear the clothes.
Many of them even deny Jewish citizenship.
Okay, a Jew. Okay, let's say a Jew can become Khalifa or a president and a leader. Okay, is he gonna lead the jihad? How can? No. How can he do jihad as a Jew?
What's his personal name?
Is it not forbidden in your religion?
Rahman, Rahim,
Fighting?
but that's it.
Yes.
Descriptions though.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's descriptions.
so you can fight. He can be military leader, and he can say to Muslims, "Let's
Yeah.
go for jihad."
I don't know where to go from there, you know.
Funny enough, I was talking to a Muslim earlier.
Would he call it
I
jihad?
thought I'd try out. Because have you been watching what
So
Jay
how
Smith's
can he
saying about the
avoid?
history
How
of
can he
Islam?
avoid?
I haven't all, but I've heard a few clips, yeah.
No,
But I haven't really gone into it.
it's actually quite.
If he wants to be a leader, he
It's
can
quite
be
serious
leader
because
for
Really?
no, because I was talking to the Muslim earlier, and you know the
because
you know what this history.
I want my leader to
They're
call
not
me for
actually
jihad.
So Muslims are not actually taught all
The
of.
history of Jay Smith is
Yeah, because I was speaking to him, and so I was asking,
You're saying yes.
like, you know about the Dome of the Rock? Obviously, it's world famous, isn't it? And so I asked him, do you know who built it? And he wasn't sure.
Okay, do you want to be caliph?
So this is something that we obviously know from what we're watching.
Can you be a Muslim? Become a Muslim?
It's as
No,
if
without becoming, I want to be a Jewish
it's as
caliph.
if they, when they're taught about
But do you know if you
Islam,
become a
it's
Muslim,
how
you
their
stay
teachers
Jew?
know that the way to keep
I
a
don't want to
Muslim
become a Muslim. I don't follow
as
the
a
Prophet.
Why?
Muslim
That's the rules.
It's
It's the
really is
the
just
rules.
keep information away from them. That seems to be the secret of how they keep Muslims following whatever they
You don't want to
follow.
follow the rules.
You're saying the
And
only
also,
way.
Quran
This is really, really simple. You're saying the only
5101
way for a non-Muslim
says that
to rule over the Muslim
Yeah.
as the caliph is for him
So
to
when
become
they
a
do ask
Muslim.
questions,
So then he stops being a
they
non-Muslim.
are,
The
you know,
problem
I'm
is,
led away, you know,
if you
from the
become a
answer.
Muslim, you don't
As
stop
you just said, you
being
know.
a Jew.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that
You can't practice medicine.
no, what you're saying to me is that he
In this
doesn't
mobile,
bother with
I
all
have
the other
alarm,
things. He just sticks
I
with
have
the Quran.
calculator.
Let me give you a challenge.
So
So you have, in
I was
Islam,
trying
you
to show
have
him the
everything.
coins, but he's just kind
I'm
of
a Jew,
ignoring
I'm a
it. So I
Christian,
thought,
I'm a
okay.
Hindu.
Well, what he doesn't realise is that, see, he's using that go back to the Quran as like an escape. So I thought I'd like trap him on that one. And you know what we did with the old guy before about the women, about loving your wives? Yeah, I did the same one on him, and he ended up in the same trouble as well. Yeah. So I'm there saying, okay, so I read him the verse from the Bible where it says about how you should love your wives as Christ loved the church. So I said to him, okay, is there anything like that in the Quran? And he said, yeah, there should be something like that. You know, there's a whole book on women, isn't there? I said, yeah, that's fine. But can you actually find me the verse? And he was there, he got his phone out,
So you're a
looking through
Muslim.
the Arabic, And he's scrolling for like about 10 minutes, and I'm thinking,
No, no.
I know he's not going to find it, so I had to like interject and say, well, look, this is what I'm trying to say is that
You submit to Allah.
when it comes to
submit
the
God,
Bible,
you're a
we
Muslim.
get like a direct,
That's fine then, exactly.
yeah. But he noticed how he was confident that he could find something. Now he's actually trying to look.
Are you going to lead the prayer
That's when
as
you
well?
realise it's not there. But here's the thing, they're not taught this. So you
Can you
the
be
way
the
he was
imam?
trying to say to me about how we
You're
should
gonna
love
pray
our
our
wives, I
prayer.
said, in the Quran, he said yes. So that means this is not something they study at all.
Even the word love.
The Khalifa, he's the imam.
I've heard that Allah doesn't love non-believers.
Yeah, but this is the other thing is
But
that,
in other verses, it says that he loves other things.
yeah, but the thing about it
So
is,
there's a hypocrisy there.
no, but you have to be careful with that. If he says love, if you ever see a translation that says love,
You want Muslims?
you might want to check the Arabic and the other translations, because sometimes it could be rigged. Yeah, that's what you have to be
No, I got
careful.
your point.
You're saying the only way that I...
But-
Which one do you rely on?
Yeah. But what I said to him though is, yeah, that's right. So he's trying to bring to me the Surah An-Nisa. The problem is, if you read Surah An-Nisa, it's all about practical things. So it's about how you look after the wife in such a way so that she doesn't drop dead, basically. That's what it's really talking about. So of course you feed her, you clothe her. Without clothes, she's in trouble.
Explaining to me about
And
what
you feed
you
her.
have.
Without
I
food,
called
she'll
it
drop dead.
religion, you don't call it
So-
religion.
I wonder if they use that as full blood.
So we're saying for
No, that's what he's trying to say. So he was trying to say these things in An-Nisa, but what I was trying to say to him is that no, if you read through it, all you will find
Okay, very
is
good.
things related
So
to how
you
you
are a
practically
Jew.
look after a woman.
Right.
But
Ethnically Jew.
when you go to talking about love is
you
something
call
extra
yourself a Jew.
that you do on top of the practical stuff. And that's what you will find in the Quran.
And also, in the Bible, there's all different types of
Abraham, was he
love.
Yahudi?
There's love, one God to us.
Yeah.
And there's love, one to another.
Yeah.
And there are different types of love.
But
So
the
where
important
does
thing is,
Yahudi come from?
But they will go into those depths.
no, they see nothing. All the Quran has in it is just practical.
Yeah.
So it's essentially
Judah, is he
you
one
could
of the sons of
take
Jacob?
the woman and swap her for a dog, and you would actually, the verse would apply to the dog. I know it sounds harsh, but when you actually read the Quran, you could actually do that. You take an animal, put it in place of a woman, and so like you got your horse.
How come?
So now, if your horse goes hungry, you can't ride it at a battle, can you? So you have to make sure the
Not
horse
give
has
you a name
got
for it.
food, and that it's rubbed down
No,
his
it's not about
mane.
you
Remember
calling
the
yourself.
horse
It's not about
can't
you.
rub its own mane,
It's
can
not God.
So
It's
you've
about
got to
God.
rub it down, give it food, give it somewhere to stay. So you can swap a horse for the woman in the Quran, and the verses will match. And that's, yeah.
You're a religion, you should have a word.
It's just a cult. Even the word, I was speaking to one of the Iranian guys who sort of like,
Okay.
Muslim.
This set of laws should have a name at least.
Alright.
Ah, set
Yeah.
of laws.
And yeah, he said,
Set
he
of
asked a
laws.
question like, to another Muslim. He said, the word Quran, is it Arabic? He goes, really?
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, it says something about being serious.
And then he said, no, it's not. He said, no, it's not Arabic.
Yeah, most of the
It comes from
So you
Syria.
gave yourself the name Judaism.
most of the
Issa, Syria.
yeah.
All that. But it's Arabized, so it's Arabic. You know?
Calling your system Judaism
Yeah, but
is like
even
the
a lot
Arab
of
calling. It's like the Arab calling Islam Arab.
Because a
Arabism.
lot of the Quran, right? They said that
Yahudiya.
only 70% of the Quran is taken from other sources.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Gnostic,
Yeah, but most
Christians, Jews, right? Even Hinduism, right?
yeah.
And there's little bits that's
Oh,
invented by Muhammad and and stuff.
Yeah, because this is something that
You guys say you separate
someone
people
said, I can't
to
remember
two,
who it was,
Jews and
that
non-Jews.
there wasn't an Arabic
You do
gospel
it
at the
on
time
the
that Muhammad could have
lines
read.
of,
So that's why it was the Gnostic ones he was reading.
Yeah, because they can only,
Islam doesn't do
the only
it.
time they got their hands on the actual on the Torah.
Yeah, Torah, yeah.
On the Torah in the 8th century, and in the 9th century they hold their hands on in the actual the Bible, right? That's why they could look into it, right? And take all the stories like Revelation, everything, and they helped write their book, right?
Oh no, but you know it's New Testament. You won't find anything from the New Testament.
No.
The angel said,
Losing that hands and feet. These guys are
I don't know their name. Here today. I haven't seen any of them here today. Not so cool,
yeah, I just watched.
Same for Bob, I think, they look
doesn't necessarily have to be created by God. But I requested God, yeah, right. That's from God. Bro, leave it. You want to do it too? How much money do you want? And I was hoping you. No, but you are the. That's why I requested you.
How do you know I'm going to say? How do you know I'm going to say?
Because you just did. You did. Alright, let's carry on. So what I'm saying is, if we talk about three gods who are fully God, the Father is fully God, the Son is fully God, and the Holy Spirit is fully God, then you're talking about three gods. What are they one in? How are they one? How are they one?
Don't talk about Hisham. You're a Christian. Don't talk about because they're trying to trap you on things.
I think he's handling himself. No problem. So, carry on. Why are they not fully God? If they're individually fully God, then logically, they are fully God.
Three hypostases, all partaking one divine essence.
Hypostasis is nature.
Three personalities.
So imagine if there were three persons here, they all have the nature of a human. But you wouldn't call them one person, would you? So what is hypothesis mean? Greek, hypothesis.
You are state. If you will follow, get some nice things said about your wife and
Yeah, because I don't know what to
man telling you the 1960s, this is alright, mate. Clarify that hadith said one time that Prophet Muhammad has seen
And then you say, well, I'm a heckler, and that's what I did. When I ask you, is that Jesus? Yes, that's right. Yes. I'm just saying Am I walking off?
So there's a hadith.
How did we do it? By bringing both books together. At that time, there was only the Old Testament. So where does this New Testament? I'm representing you in Martini.
So discreetly, they left.
That's actually MI6 or something. I'm a police officer, I said so. And to want to give you back about 40% more taxes.
When you're giving when you're doing all 5%, is it for your benefit or for the benefit of humanity, the world? It's multiple. So yeah, are you doing it for us and for the world?
Anything chance just to give charity.
I agree. He's beyond the majority of them.
So the more 70%.
What you've described as worship is exactly what I said at the beginning, which is all of these laws are to increase the capacity of creation, creativity, intelligence, so we can act with free will, so we can actually make the world a better place. So when but so then just to follow that up, the fundamental difference between Judaism and Islam is that with Islam, the way to salvation is through the teachings of Muhammad, prophecy of all the prophets. Within Judaism, we say, la. It doesn't matter. I've been to Egypt, I just didn't go through the teachings of Moses. For the rest of the world, even for Jews, most of the Jews in America, the overwhelming majority do not know their religion. It's a real tragic kind of find it. Like their association with Judaism is they'll have a holiday in December.
I want to see myself wearing the whole religion.
And we would say those people have been stolen by kidnappers from their cradle and birth. They will never know their religion, so they'll never be held to account for not knowing. So we would say any non-Jew that lives a righteous life, they are seen exactly the same in the eyes of the Creator as a Jew that follows the deen of Judaism. And we would say that any Jew who was born outside of a religious community and beneficial about them, they also are seen as completely, they're not judged negatively. And I think that's what and with Islam, it depends on belief in, like, to be saved in Christianity, you need to accept Jesus as the Messiah. I know you're very, but with Islam,
giving caveats. You're right, Islam, and I've just explained for the, I think, third time, I've given you the caveat.
Okay, so in that case we're going round in circles and it's been a good conversation.
No. There is an element of exclusivity, salvation in relation to exclusivity. You have to believe in this to be saved. It was most definitely an element of that. However, there are caveats to that.
And those are the exceptions you're talking about.
With all due respect, those Jews in America, generally speaking, they know where Israel is. They know where the synagogue down the road is. They can easily walk in there and say, I'm ethnically Jewish, I'm keen to know a bit about The Bible. Like the Old Testament Bible. Like the Hebrew Bible.
I want to take my wife.
They're of sound mind and they have internet to know what's going on.
That's the difference.
How much of an excuse is there really?
Because that's the difference between Judaism and Islam. We live in one of the most enlightened. We live in the most enlightened age there's ever been.
Joseph, it's very simple. If a believing Orthodox Jew becomes like some of the Jews in America who are more secular cultural Jews, would they be saved?
So that's the only instance where we would say they're basically they have different categories. And depending where they sit in those categories, depending what they do,
still wanting to be left there with sentences over the same. Now, you would say, well, some of them even now unjustifiably well Jews. Yes, many of them were justifiably now because they took
you're threatening and that's fine.
Like people from Syria leave.
Actually, what happened during that 1948 war is that they had like
All right, yeah, all right. Nice to see you. Yeah.
I don't consent to that. That's not
You're in a public place.
But the thing is, okay. No. The thing is, what you have to mind him.
So you're threatening violence, and I'm
you need to move on.
You know that's crime, yes?
if there's no religion, anybody will.
Do you know that's crime? Yes or no? You don't know. So threaten violence.
Should we ask? There's a police officer there. Should we ask him? Should we ask him? Should we call him over and ask him? Should we ask him?
I'm right. I'm not into British. I think we mostly did. What, in Europe? No. Yeah, well, in 1948. Once it was the State of Israel. Religion. It's not back.
Utility, yes, you know, it's lack of
I'm asking you what you believe. So whether you want to take it or not. If I say yes,
we're not trying to be on a camera.
You don't know
camera,
what
innit?
would be
We're not trying to be on it.
Okay.
Explain how I have one thing, which is that don't kill your son.
تعليق لان انا ما
اي شيء ابد. حين يقول في القران اطيعوا الله واطيعوا الرسول اذا كان من عندي فلا. احنا نروح الحل.
They will be called traitors.
They're building theatre for. I don't like the
Jesus is the Spirit from Allah.
This touches on a personal issue.
No, they don't.
Do you know the division that existed in the last election? How many different
Because of Netanyahu being so corrupt. People were so dissatisfied with the level of corruption. So what do? They want to punish him. And so as a consequence, many Jews decided that they weren't going to vote for him. And they voted here and there just to punish him.
So we all agree on two-state solution, nothing to argue about here?
No.
People like you, like, come on, bro, like, I'm going to be honest, the Muslims shouldn't be actually.
Excuse me. Good evening. Have you ever heard that Jesus went to India and he is the new Messiah? He is the second coming of Jesus. He is Ahmadiyya. Ahmadiyya Muslim.
Is he alive?
He was 100.
Is he alive?
100 years ago he was alive.
Right.
But he is alive now. His caliph, successor, he lives here.
Right.
He passed away 100 years ago. He wrote 90 books. In one of his famous books is called Jesus in India.
Right.
He said in that book, Jesus survived from the cross. He took medicine. He was on the cross only injured.
Right.
He was not dead. 3-4 hours cannot kill a man. He was bleeding.
Yeah.
His arms, legs were not broken. They took him down. They put him in the tomb. 3 days and 3 nights they healed him.
Right.
When he was recovered with the help of Nicodemus, the doctor physician, he put on his body myrrh, aloe vera, frankincense, 50 kilo. In John chapter 19 verse 39, he put 50 kilo myrrh, medicine, myrrh, aloe vera, frankincense.
Okay, you're missing something.
I will allow me 1 minute, then I will listen.
Yeah.
He put on his body with the help of Nicodemus. Inside 2-3 people inside they went inside the tomb.
Yeah.
They treated him, and Jesus came out of 3 days and 3 nights, and he had fish, he had food. He spent 40 days.
Yeah.
40 days. He told to Mary Magdalene, don't tell anyone. Thomas was one of them. He met with him, and he said, you are a ghost, you are a spirit. He said, I am not a ghost, I am not a spirit. These are my wounds, touch me. He dropped on him, only two phrases more.
Yeah.
He said, Thomas, I am not a ghost, I am not a spirit, I am hungry, give me fish. He ate fish from him.
Yeah.
Then he spent 120.
Right.
120 years. He married, he got family, children. As a king, he became the king of Kashmir. Kashmiri and Afghani people, they are the lost 10 tribes of the children of Israel. That is the reason he went there. Mary Magdalene, mother of Jesus, Thomas, Jesus, they all buried there. He lived there as a natural death. 120 years, his tomb exists today. This is his tomb. If you haven't seen, BBC read his book. They went to Kashmir. Can you put the light? This is the tomb. This is the tomb he came out.
Right. Okay.
And this is the tomb he is buried. There are 2 tombs. If you put the light, proper light.
Yeah.
And he wrote that book 100 years ago. The book is called Jesus in India. This is the tomb he came out after 3 days and 3 nights in Israel. And this is the place he went. He lived there 120 years, and this is the tomb he is buried. And BBC read this book. And they went to Kashmir, they made the documentary film, they showed on the TV, Australian TV, American, they all went there. African, German, French, Russian, everyone. If you want to watch, put on YouTube, BBC4, Jesus Tomb in Kashmir, documentary film is available. 6 minutes, small clip.
Yeah.
Then the whole documentary film. 6 minutes, 40 seconds, with this sign, with this picture. If you click this picture, 6 minutes, 40 seconds, small clip of this documentary film. You watch it first, then the whole documentary film.
Alright, so when you went to India, who were his followers?
Me or Jesus?
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Jesus was searching, he was searching, I did mention earlier, because of this, you could not get the clear sound. He went to India because of one reason.
Yeah.
He was searching for the lost, lost, 10 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right.
There were 12 in total. 12 tribes.
Yeah.
I should take it off maybe. When Jesus was born, he found 2 tribes. 10 was already captured before his birth, 400, 500 years before him, BC.
Yeah.
BC. Nebuchadnezzar is a king of Babylon. Before Jesus' time, he attacked Jerusalem because the Jews, 12 tribes, when they were united, no problem. When they were leg pulling, backbiting each other, fighting with each other, he attacked Jerusalem. They became weaker. He took 10 tribes. He destroyed Jerusalem, second temple, David temple, house of God. He slaughtered the pigs in the house of God to humiliate Jews. He took 10 and kicked them out to the east as exile, refugee.
Yeah.
He said, if you want to live here, 2 tribes can live here. They have to pay me tax. 10 must go.
Right.
They have to be loyal. 10 went there with sorrow, tears, sadness. They went to because Iraq was called Babylon. He said, this is my kingdom. Syria, Iraq, Iran was Babylon. You cannot live here. If you want to survive, you can live outside of my boundary. They settled there, but they had a connection. Like you came from other country, I came from other. We still have connection. Okay, we still homesick. We do. So Jesus, when Jesus was born, he was born in 2 tribes. These 2 tribes wanted to kill him on the cross. But Jesus said in the Bible, "You are my sheep, I am your shepherd." But there are many sheep living in the east.
He didn't say that.
Yes, it is in the Bible.
He didn't say east.
Yes, it said.
It doesn't say east.
Okay. We will see. Please. What happened is, Jesus said, "I am only for the house of the children of Israel."
Yeah.
I'm not for Gentile. I'm
He
only
didn't say that.
See?
He said he was not for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He didn't say the part about not for Gentile.
Yes, he said Gentiles are like pigs. He considered them, and my sheep are sheep.
He didn't say that.
We will go through. I'm not running away.
Yeah.
What happened is, Jesus said, "I am only came to fulfill the Mosaic law. I am only for the house of the children of Israel.
Yeah.
This is my duty.
Yeah.
My duty is only for the house of the children of Israel. Wherever the children of Israel are, I am there."
Yeah.
So 2 tribes were there, 10 gone to the east.
Yeah.
Jesus has to search for them. That is the reason you asked a question. Why? Who was following them? Who was a follower over there? He went there to search for them. He found them there, and he preached to them day and night. They became opposition to him, like the same way over there.
Right.
But eventually, day and night, every day. He lived 87 more years. Eventually, they recognized as a Messiah to him, and they all 10 tribes accepted him as a Messiah, and they made him king, and he became the king of Kashmir. He ruled at the age of 120. He died, and his tomb is there. His next to his tomb, grave, deliberately he put 2 footprints with a crucifixion, the nail sign on the printed on the, like if you print your.
Yeah, but it would have healed by then.
Sorry?
It would have healed by then.
He was healed, but when you are healed, still there are holes. I am healed.
No, the holes fill in.
Oh,
just scar.
Yes, scar. I'm talking. Can you put the light? I have an injury here many years ago. Small injury, even small injury. You can see, still it is here. Can you see? Small, very small injury, but it is still.
Yeah, I've got on my knee. It's the same thing.
And it had a big holes.
Yeah.
What happened is, when he printed, his hole healed hole scars printed as well.
Right. Okay.
And if you see, I missed. When you see 6 minutes 40 seconds on YouTube, BBC4 Jesus Told Me Kashmir, these 2 footprints they will show you. It's in English. English people, German, French, English, white went. It's not me. British went there. German went there. American. Can you open YouTube only for few seconds? And just put BBC4 Jesus Told Me Kashmir. This is 20 years old. They are keep showing every year. Not every year. I mean, deliberately next to the Boxing Day. They show this film next to the Boxing Day.
It's BBC4.
BBC4, Jesus Told Me Kashmir. If you put BBC4, comma, Jesus Told Me Kashmir, comma, it's you put or not, it's up to you. There are many videos, but you should watch, especially hundreds of thousands of people went there. They made their videos, but you should watch this one. See the picture which I told you. This is inside.
Okay.
6 minutes 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Is it 50? If you click it, they will, okay. This is inside. Jammu. Jesus. Inside. This is inside. This is outside. This is inside. This is outside.
Right.
This is outside. This is inside,
Right.
and this is more inside. But you click this one, and this. Can you see? This is the whole documentary film, bigger.
Yeah.
You watch this one first, then this.
Right. Okay.
And I missed. This is BBC. In the past, they said don't do it, don't let anyone to make the film. But when the BBC made it, they pressurized to Indian government, don't let them anyone. Then government of India made it. This is government of India.
Right.
Can you see?
Yeah.
This is government of India. It's bigger scale than BBC. This one is also over 1 hour documentary film. This is shortcut, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But government of India, can you see? Government of India?
Yeah, all right, yeah.
They are two separate.
Yeah.
But everyone is saying that yes, he is right. Jesus did not die on the cross. They don't mention him. Sometimes some of them they mention, some of them don't. He wrote this book 100 years ago, and everyone Muslim said no, you are wrong. Christian said you are wrong, but he proven it in his book. He said anyone who will read my book, he will never say again. He said whoever you are, Christian, Muslim, whoever you are, open heart and open-mindedly, if you read my book, Jesus in India, he says you will never say again Jesus died on the cross or Jesus went to sky. Because, can I finish? He says, I put all the references from the Bible, from the history, from the Quran, from the Hadith, from the Buddhist books, from the Hindu books. I collected all evidence, put it into one book, and on top of that, I also communicated directly with Jesus, with my vision. I spoken with him many times.
Right.
I and Jesus are like two brothers. Okay. God made me and him from the same clay, same material.
Right. Okay.
My sympathies are with Jesus. I am like brother to him. We are brothers. And he says, I spoken with God many times. Yeah. Anyone who has doubt, I didn't speak with Jesus or didn't speak with God, come and sit with me. He said, oh English, oh German, oh Christianity, or oh Muslim, come and sit with me.
Yeah.
Come and sit with me. Within few days, few hours, you will be able to communicate with Jesus. You can see Jesus in my presence with my V and power. Okay? And then he says, as expenditures, food and accommodation is my responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, he says, sit with me, stay in my guest house. Many people came in his time, and they communicated with Jesus as well, and they asked questions Jesus directly with his visionary power and spoken with him.
Right.
He says, and the book is available online as well, and BBC read this book. Everyone in the whole world read this book. And if you were not with a camera, believe me, or if you were not alone, I was just checking what they are doing. They are all in problem. Can I finish?
Yeah.
Muslims are fighting with each other. They are 72 groups. 72 groups of Muslims. They want to kill each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not all of them.
No. The way they talk, you don't know them. This is a peaceful talk, okay? But you don't know where I'm from. I'm from India, a Pakistan background. 72 groups, Shia, Sunni, every day bombing each other, killing each other, fighting each other.
Yeah,
okay?
over there, yeah.
But
and Iraq as well.
You know, Iran, Iraq, Shia, Sunni, okay? Yemen, Saudi Arabia. You name it, believe me, you don't know. Because Jesus was solution for Jews, and they rejected him. The Messiah came for Jews, they rejected him.
Not everyone.
Majority of the Jews rejected him.
Yeah, but some Jews accepted him.
Which one? They became his followers.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
But majority of the Jews rejected him, isn't it?
Yeah, but as long as some accept, it's not a problem.
11 disciples, 12 disciples. One was hypocrite.
No, there were Jews who believed as well.
I will tell you why they rejected him. I will tell you in the end why they rejected him. The solution was Jesus. They rejected the solution. Yeah. They were okay. I thought I will tell you 1 minute later why they rejected Jesus. I will tell you because of, and they are still waiting for not Jesus, the man they were waiting for first. They say before Messiah. You think what they are waiting for? I am putting this over there. I am giving you a few seconds. You think why they rejected Jesus and why they were waiting, which person they were waiting first before the Messiah? Tell me.
your time is up. Just tell me. They demanded to Jesus that we are waiting for a person. Which one? Before the Messiah comes, they say, if you are the Messiah, our book says, this is in their book. There are Jews, we can still, I can open it for you, the prophecy about that person is still there.
Yeah, you're talking about
I know you know, but it's disappeared at the moment. But when I will tell you, you will say, yes, I know. Messiah, I am in your book. I am in this prophecy, prophesied by Moses, Yeshua, this. 2030. Let's say more than one. They said to Jesus, okay, we agree. The Messiah, these are for the Messiah. These prophecies and prophets spoken about Messiah, we agree. Do you know which person and which prophecy I am talking about? I gave you. I will tell you, I will know. You know already, but I will. It's disappeared. It's in the shadow here.
Right,
Jesus said, you are waiting, because they said to him, before these prophecies about Messiah should fulfill, first the prophecy should fulfill, before the Messiah should come, according to these prophecies, before Messiah, that person must come first. This person was, they said, it is in their book, they said Elijah went to sky with a chariot, with a buggy, 2 horses. He is in the sky. They said to Jesus, he is in the sky because their book says. Okay, he is in the sky, he will come first. Ascension to Elijah, he is ascended to heaven with the chariot, with 2 horses, without food, water and oxygen. Crazy. He went to sky, he will come first. When he will come first, we will see our own eyes. We will all see with our own eyes, he is coming back. He will come first, then after him Messiah will come. They said to Jesus, you are saying that you are the Messiah. Our book says he will come first. If you are the Messiah, where is Elijah? They said to him, do you know what was the answer? Jesus replied. The answer, he replied in the Bible. Do you know what was that person? What he replied?
John the Baptist.
You got it. Jesus said, oh my Jews brothers, believe it or not, he said, it is his word, not mine. Believe it or not, Elijah already came in the spirit of John the Baptist. He referred John the Baptist as a second coming of Elijah. Metaphorically, spiritually, character-wise, characteristics. All good qualities of Elijah came into John the Baptist. In other words, Jesus is saying, Elijah is not in the sky. He will not come back with his chariot. And they understood, the 11 disciples, they understood that the second coming of Elijah is metaphoric, quality-wise, character-wise. And he said, don't kill John the Baptist, because the wrong woman wanted his head. He said, don't kill him. He is innocent. Don't kill him. He was my master. He baptized me. He trained me. He came first, as your prophecy says, he will come first. So he came first, not from sky. He came another person. Today he is saying the same way Elijah never came. Instead of Elijah, John the Baptist came. Instead of Jesus, I came. I am the second coming of Jesus. The same way John the Baptist was the second coming of Elijah. Jews misunderstood. Jesus gave the solution. And do you know what happened? They are still waiting for Elijah first, even today. They are still waiting for Messiah. They are still waiting for Prophet Muhammad, because Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, prophecies are also in the Bible. They are waiting for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They are waiting for him as well. But they say they rejected four people. Elijah, John the Baptist, Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and him. He says, do not repeat the same mistake which Jews did.
Yeah, okay.
They missed, and they are still waiting for Elijah to come back from sky.
Yeah, but
and for them, Elijah never came. And for Christian, Elijah came in the spirit of John the Baptist. The 11 disciples understood.
Yeah.
She was rejected. This is the main reason they rejected. And secondly, it's what you call. They cry in Israel. They cry, please God. They pray to God, please God, send Elijah, send Elijah, send Elijah. Because book of Malachi says, book of Malachi, 4th chapter, last verse. Last verse, 4th chapter, book of Malachi. Elijah will come back from sky with the chariot, then the Messiah.
Yeah.
They have this prophecy still exists. So this is the reason. You know Robin Hood? Do you know Robin Hood? Robin Hood?
Yeah, you mean over here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
If I call you, if you are a strong person, brave man, if I call everyone that he is Robin Hood, he is Robin Hood, they will not laugh at me, they will not laugh at you, they will understand that I am saying, you have a qualities of Robin Hood. He is charitable, you are brave. Metaphorically, spiritually, you are a Robin Hood. It does not mean that Robin Hood came back. Or if I call you tiger or lion, and I am lion too, tiger too, if we are brave and strong, if I tell everyone, we are tigers. They will not come and check our tails and four legs. They will all understand that if we are brave and strong, they will all understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, metaphorically, spiritually, character-wise, we are tigers.
Yeah.
But we are human. I am not saying to them we are like tigers, or like lions, or like he is like Robin Hood. I'm not saying. I'm not using like. I am saying we are tigers, and they are getting the point. They say they are thinking. I mean, we are very strong and brave.
Yeah,
he is charitable. He is charitable and he is very strong. Robin Hood. The same way he is saying, I am the second coming of Jesus.
But you're pointing to the one that's dead, though.
Sorry?
Don't you mean the other one you said that's alive?
He is under him. He is the caliph. He is the main one. He is under him. He is fifth caliph. After him, 4 passed away. He is fifth one.
Right.
He is working under him. He is a prophet, messenger. He is a caliph. Caliph means successor.
Yeah, but
him.
How can he be under him if he's not alive?
Who?
No, because that one's not alive.
He's not alive.
No, so how come he's under him? I don't get that.
Under him means whatever he started his community and mission,
right?
Message. He is continuing his mission and message. This is the meaning.
Yeah.
He is getting guidance from God. Successor. He is his successor. And all other Muslims, they rejected him.
Yeah.
And they are thinking Jesus will come back from sky. The difference between Christian and Muslim is very slightly. Christians say, Jew says we killed him, finish the story, we are out. Zip. He was dead on the cross, finish the story. He did not come out from the tomb.
Well, you know the Jews don't say that.
Jew says we killed him on the cross.
Yeah, in the Quran, but they don't say it as part of their tradition.
I'm not saying Quran. I'm saying Jews. You know Jews? Jewish people?
Yeah.
There are 4. Jews, Christian, Muslim, and Ahmadiyya Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay? There are 4. Jew says, we killed him, he was a liar. He was a false Messiah because Elijah has not come yet.
Right.
First Elijah will come, we will see with our own eyes, from the sky chariot.
Yeah.
Elijah will come, return, because our book says.
Yeah.
After him, the Messiah will come. Okay. That is the reason Jesus is wrong. They say Jesus is wrong. Now they are out. They say we killed him. He was a false Messiah. We are out.
Yeah. Okay.
Jews are out. Here are Christian, Muslim, and Ahmadiyya. Christian says no. Jews, okay, you killed him, but he died for our sin, and he rose from the dead. After 40 days, he was talking, walking, eating. Then after 40 days, he went to sky.
Yeah.
And he will come back. Christian. He will come back in future. This is Christian.
Yes.
Okay. Now here are Muslims and Ahmadiyya Muslim. Muslim says, no. He didn't. Holy Quran says he was not killed on the cross. O Jews and O Christian, you are both wrong. He was not killed on the cross. He was not dead on the cross. But what happened? They say God took him up alive with body into the sky.
Yeah.
Christian says he went to sky. After death, he went to sky. After death, he came out, then he went to sky.
Yeah.
Muslim says, no, he was not dead on the cross. They could not kill him. But later on, God took him up alive to the sky.
Yeah.
And one day he will come back. Muslim says he will come back. Christian says he will come back.
Yeah.
Okay? This is Muslim. Now here is Ahmadiyya. Ahmadiyya says he is the founder. He is the solution. Because Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him predicted about him. Then one day the Mahdi will come, the guided one, the Mahdi, the guided one who will guide to the Muslim world into the right direction, because they will be in big trouble. They will be into sectarian.
Right.
They will make sections.
But where is that written?
Sorry?
Where is that written? What you just said?
It is in the Hadith.
Oh,
one is Holy Quran. Every Muslim believe it. Every Muslim, they are waiting for two people. Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said he will be one man with two qualities, but they misunderstood. They thought Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him is saying, Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said in the Hadith means whatever he said. The Holy Quran is not his words. Holy Quran is God's words. It was written in the same time in his lifetime. But Hadith, whatever he told, how to live life, how to do this, what is the meaning of this Quranic verse, whatever he told, it is called Hadith. Hadith was collected between each other. That's why Holy Quran never changed, but Hadith, there are people in doubt. What he said, whatever he said, if Hadith says, if the Hadith is against Quran, then it's not Hadith.
Do you know the reference for that one you said about when the Mahdi coming?
Yes.
Do you know what the reference for that is?
Mahdi will come in the future time. It is not only one or two or three times. It is more than dozen places in the Hadith.
Right.
And one of them is called La Mahdi illa Isa. I can tell. One reference I'm just giving you. Two references I can give it to you. One is this: Mahdi and Isa will be one man. Mahdi and Jesus will be the one man.
How do you spell Mahdi?
M-A-H-D-I. D-I, Mahdi. Mahdi and the Hadith.
So I'm just seeing. Discussing Mahdi. I heard the messenger say Mahdi will be one of the descendants of Fatima. Alright, this is Sunni Ibn Majah. It says Mahdi will be one of the descendants of Fatima.
Fatima, yes.
Right, okay.
Fatima means the daughter of Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him.
Right, okay.
But there are many hadiths. Everyone agree, no dispute. The difference is, if you understand the differences, what happened, how they became mistaken. I will tell you. Some says from Fatima, some says from Iran.
Right.
Persian, he will be Persian. Some says from he will come in Syria. Some says he will come in Saudi Arabia, in the Mecca, and he will take a sword in his hand. The person is one.
Well, they found 34 mentioning.
Sorry?
They found 34 mentioning Mahdi.
Okay, I'm giving you just more than one. It's 20, can be. It is Hadith. In the Hadith. Because people are.
That's the cycle track.
That's right. You don't know what they are in big trouble, because Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him told already 1500 years ago, Muslim will be in big. But they will make mess and they will kill
each other, they will fight. He told already.
Yeah.
For that situation, for that condition, bad condition, he said, come as a solution to unite them and to tell them what are your mistakes. And see, it is better. You can check later. No problem.
Yeah, I'll read through them later.
And I'm putting all the ocean in a cup. Just one drop, which you never heard. If believe me, if I talk with any Muslim right now, they will stop everything. You don't know. Let me complete what I'm going to say. They will believe me. I will be one. I am saying they will all after me and they will bombard and they will try even grab me. I can deal everyone. If 1,000, can I complete? Because if 1,000, even 100,000 if stand, what I can do, one man, just one man, me, I will give them all, every person's answers, 100,000 people, all answers I will give. Okay? But only one by one. But what they do, they shout, they grab, because they don't have the knowledge.
Well,
when I will tell you, believe me, that is why they will all say, we have a book, Holy Quran, and I will read the same Holy Quran. He presented verses of the Holy Quran from he is not he has died as a natural death. I will sky. He was not dead on the cross. He is not alive. Three things. He is not in the sky. He was not dead on the cross. He is not alive.
And from the Quran.
From the Quran.
Right.
And you show me, all of you meet all together, all Muslim countries together. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, you all meet together day and night, and find out. I need one verse which will tell everyone you couldn't get the point. I will come to the reason. He says, I will show you if you focus. In the sky with body, and he will come back. Three things they say. He says, I will show you from Quran, which you read every day, 30 different places, different verses from Quran, and I will prove it that Isa alayhi salam, peace be upon him, Jesus, peace be upon him, he is not in the sky with body, alive. He died as a natural death. I will show you 30 that about his death. You have to show me from the Quran one. I need one only verse that he is still alive.
But you know, just say that.
But before, can you get the point? Do you know what I mean?
He says, I will show you about death. He died.
Yeah, no, he basically saying he's going to show from the Quran that they're wrong about him being in the sky.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
He says, I will prove it from Quran, not from my words. I will prove 30 verses of the Holy Quran, which is not changeable. It's remain the same forever. Holy Quran is forever. It's not changed. I will show you, which you read every day, 30 that he died as a natural death.
Right.
He is not in the sky. But now you are saying he is in the sky with body and he is alive. He says, show me from Quran. I need one. One verse. I need one verse. You cannot show me one verse. I will show you instead 30 that he died.
Right, okay, so does he have the verses in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I'm telling you. Now, what I was saying to you, believe me, they can shout, they can put gun.
Well,
they
not over here.
Sometime, why police comes here?
No, it's because of Hatun. She got attacked.
See?
Yeah.
There are when the person forgets, when they are emotional, because they also killed one of the community member here as well.
Okay.
In Scotland.
All right.
But in Pakistan, in India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Arab countries, whoever follow him, they try to arrest them in the jail. Do you know this before? The Ahmadiyya Muslim community exists.
Oh yeah. I've seen some. I've seen them on the high street handing out leaflets.
But maybe they just given to you leaflet and you just passed gone.
Yeah.
Maybe you could not ask any question. But
no, I did ask. I actually spoke to him for a little while.
But still, see, maybe it was a different topic over there. The main topic about him are 2 or 3. 2, 3. Number 1, he says, my duty is, this is the main purpose. He says, my duty is, as a prophet, as a messenger, only 2 duties: worshipping God and giving the hands of the people in the hands of God, serving mankind and giving the people are getting away from God. I am conveying the message. I came here to fulfill the Holy Quran and sowing the seed. I am just here to sow the seed. The seed will grow, it will become plant, it will become tree, fruitful tree. When he came, his followers were only few, then became few hundreds, few thousands, few 100,000 in his lifetime, and Christian became his enemy. Hindus, Sikh, Muslims, they were all individually became his enemy. But one day they all became together.
Right.
You will never see Christian, Muslim, Shia, Sunni, Catholic, Protestant into one platform. Hindus, Muslims, you never see. But for him, they all said in Queen Victoria time, you don't know what happened with him. Believe me, you don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I'm cutting the long story into short. He was put many cases against him. They wanted to put him into the jail in the chain. They said even for 1 minute he should be chained. But every time he was saying, God is with me. God told me, whatever you are plotting, whatever you made the cases against me, Christian judge, Christian government, Victorian time, Christian rulers, Christian judge, Christian police, Christian everything, Christian priest.
Right.
Every one of them tried, and the judge was Christian too. The judge Christian given the decision against Christian that you are wrong, he is right.
Okay.
Nearly 300 cases against him went on.
Oh, right.
But I will tell you the most dangerous one. Only just one. You will understand what the other 300 look like.
Okay.
He lived nearly 75 years. Okay. In his 75 years, he was preaching, speaking with all these religions.
Yeah.
He was writing books. He had a guest house, 24 hours guest house for people, coming, going, open, and he was offering anyone who want to come and talk with me.
Okay.
Stay in my house without food. Without no obligations. Money.
All right.
I will serve everything. Whatever I have, I will. He was not a. He belonged to rich family in English time, but before English took over, the Sikh took all the property, all the village. His forefathers had villages.
Yeah.
I mean, many villages controlled by his forefathers.
Okay.
In Babur time, Mughal. You know Mughal? Mongol?
Mongol?
Not Mongol. Mughal. Similar. They are similar.
Oh, Mughal.
You know, before British, there was Mughal. India. Kings, King's Queen.
Oh, you mean Mughal? Yeah, Mughal. Yeah, I think I know what the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Babur was one of them. Okay. When the British, before British, Sikh took over. His forefathers had 84 village. Village means like.
This was a group of houses with a farm around.
Farmers.
Yeah.
Very big land. Very big land.
Lots of land and little houses.
In Punjab.
Yeah.
But the Sikh people, they took over. And he got only 3-4 left. Out of 80, 3-4 left.
Right.
From 3-4, his brothers took over. He has nothing. He was from rich family.
Yeah.
But now 3-4 village belong to older brother, and he and his family, they were controlling, and they were giving him little bit, but he was surviving. So then later on, God appointed him as a prophet, as a messenger. 1835 he was born. 1835. 1880 he was writing books.
Right.
And 1889, after the first book, 9 years after the first book, he said, I am the Messiah, I am the Mahdi, the Muslim are waiting for, the Christian are waiting for. No fighting, no jihad, no killing. Jihad is finished, all Muslim became his enemy. And he said, I am the Mahdi, all became his enemy. But before he claimed, every Muslim was saying, most of the Muslim religion was saying, the books which you are writing, no one can write. In the favor of Islam, giving a reply to Christianity in these books. He given the replies of Christianity. He read the books of Christianity.
Yeah.
He replied them, and he was defense. 1880 until 1889, 9 years he was defending, and all Muslims leaders, 72 groups of the leaders, they praised him too much. They said, I wish you are a big person, you are a big saint, we consider you as a big saint, this. He said, God didn't tell me. Whatever God told me, I am telling. In that time, he said, God is talking with me.
Yeah.
And no dispute from Muslim side. Because Muslim says, God was listening, God cannot talk anymore. During these 9 years, Muslims said, okay, God is talking with you, you are a big saint. They didn't do any dispute against him. The day, and they said, you are the truthful person, you are the hero, you are this. All 72 groups of the Muslims, they praised him.
But is that in India?
In India.
Right. Okay.
It was one country, no Pakistan, no Bangladesh.
Yeah, all together.
1880 until 1890. From he started books 9 years, but before that he was only talking. Giving speeches, lectures. He started defending Islam, you can say 50s, 60s. But he started the first book 1880.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
9 years, they were all praising. He has nothing to publish the books. He has nothing. He wrote the book. Very hard time. No light, no electricity, no printer.
Well, candles.
No, on the papers.
Yeah, but use a candle for light.
A candle, yes.
Yeah.
On the daylight.
Yeah.
In that time, when he finished the book, he said, I want to print it. I want to give in the press, but I don't have any money. I want to give these books, which is a reply for Christianity, for Hinduism, because Hinduism are against Islam. They wrote many books against Islam, against Quran, against Prophet Muhammad. He says, I am giving this reply. Now I wrote it, no money.
Yeah.
Anyone who will give the money for printing, and they should also give money so that other people should take the book free. But some people help him, basic, very little. And very hardship he saw, very hardship.
Yeah.
Still struggling, and some people were saying we will give you money, but they were not given. They didn't give. Anyhow, the press people, they took the book, they were publishing, and he was ready to give the money to the publisher, the press people.
Yeah.
They were demanding money, and he didn't have, because people were not given. They said we will give you.
All right. Yes.
And they were not.
Yeah.
Too much problem he faced. You don't know. Now, published it. Books went. 1880, 81, 82, 83, 84, four volume of one book. When it went, everyone shocked and surprised. They said, okay, write more. We will give you money. Then some people helped, but very hardship, 9 years.
Right.
Then he said, God told me this. All became his enemy. They said, we will stop your message in your house. They put a big wall around his house.
Okay.
Very big house, very big wall.
Yeah.
If it is his house, and this is the mosque. He wanted to perform 5 daily prayers. This mosque belonged to his forefathers.
Right.
His own land.
Yeah.
His own land.
Yeah.
But the people and his family members, they all said, no, we will stop your message. Your message will not go out. Right. He said, God told me my message will go all corners of the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened is, what they did, physically they made a big wall in front of his door. There was a mosque door. Only 3 feet he has to just come out to go to the mosque.
Yeah.
In that place they made a wall. That he should not come out. He was using, if he has to go 5 daily prayers, to just 3 feet, 5 feet or 10 feet, whatever, very near, he has to go all the way from the back, then come back to perform prayer. And in that time, because of any opposition, they made a wall. They made a wall that you cannot even, from your house, front door, you cannot even come to the mosque, because this mosque also belongs to our family members as well.
But isn't it only Friday you have to go to the mosque?
Sorry?
Isn't it only on Friday that they have to go?
No. Every Muslim in the whole world, they go every day, 5 times a day.
But to the mosque?
Yes, it is new. See, it's new thing for you. It's very basic. Friday is special day.
Yeah.
It is a Friday sermon. It comes once in a day. Very holy day. Very respected, and everyone gathering together.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. The sermon does not happen in. You can perform prayers at home.
Yeah.
5 daily prayers you can perform at home as well.
Yeah.
But it says you have to come to the mosque with congregation prayer, 5 daily prayers. They do. But if there is a big mosque, the Friday sermon comes in a big mosque.
Yeah.
These mosques should be empty. The small mosques should be empty. They should go to the
big one.
Bigger once in a week.
Right.
And then after 1 week, once in a week this happen. Then once in a year, Eid. Eid means after Ramadan, fasting, Ramadan.
Yeah.
2 Eid. There are 2 Eid. First is after Ramadan. Then after 30 days of fasting, the first Eid. The second Eid is 2 months and 10 days after Ramadan. After this one Eid, the whole area, the people who are performing prayer in this small mosque, they should come for Friday prayer, bigger mosque. Then on Eid day, they should come in a bigger mosque.
Oh, right.
They should not perform here. Bigger scale.
Okay,
it happens, and then once in a lifetime, the Muslim must go to Hajj for pilgrimage to Mecca.
Yeah, but you mean Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
This is step by step. This is small mosque. 5 daily prayers should be here.
Yeah.
Friday in a bigger mosque. Once in a week in a bigger.
Yeah.
And then, but what happens now? Because population is too much. Growing. In every mosque where there are 5 daily prayers are happening, they do Friday sermon as well. if if it is very small for few people.
Oh, yeah.
Even 3 people can do Friday sermon in the same mosque. It's allowed.
Yeah.
But it's better to go to bigger mosque.
Right.
But now, in each mosque there are 5 daily prayers plus Friday prayer as well, once in a week, and then once in a year, Eid in a bigger
Ramadan,
place,
right?
Even open air,
right?
Big land, because it's too many people are coming. Or too big land, too big mosque. They should come together, and once in a lifetime, if they have money, if they have no disease, if they are healthy and with money and no debt, then you can perform pilgrimage to Mecca, Saudi Arabia.
So is the so Ramadan, they're supposed to gather in a group to do the fast, no, the 30 days.
30 days in a group?
No, you said the 30 days they have to go to an even bigger mosque for the fast.
Not for the fast. In the fasting, Ramadan can be done in any small mosque.
All right.
Because they have to do 5 daily prayer for the Ramadan.
Okay.
They eat at home. They get up early in the morning before sunrise. Many 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They eat before certain time. They stop eating.
Yeah.
They just don't get up for eating. First, they do a special prayer apart from 5 daily prayers. There is a special prayer which is early prayer which happens every day. Every day can be done. It's not compulsory.
All right.
But it has a big reward in the eye of God.
Right.
Because it's a struggle against the sleep. You know, fighting with sleep. It can be done after sleep, before first prayer. You know, first before sunrise, this is first. Second, in the daytime. Third, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Fourth, when the sun sets. Fifth, before bed. This 5 daily prayer. But before the first one, there is another prayer. It can be done any day, every day apart from Ramadan. In Ramadan, it is people do more, but every day they can do.
Right.
They get up and they do prayers first, then they eat. They stop eating, then they do normal their work, and they after sunset they have to break. Some people do, most people do in the mosque. If there are charitable people, they give the money for fooding, that I will break this fast for everyone.
Okay.
They should come.
All right.
And they because they are doing prayer after sunset, they break it and they have to pray in the mosque. They say if we go back to the house, we can miss the fourth prayer, we can miss the 5th prayer. That's why they say break and eat here, so that you should not come and go from the house.
Oh, because you have to go to the mosque with the prayer.
Right. That's why some people do in gathering food. That's why you see in the mosque in Ramadan food.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why they are Ramadan.
Yeah.
And they also don't just eat for themselves. In the same Ramadan, they give money to charity, more and more, whatever they were giving in the whole year. In 11 months, they do charity. 11 months.
Yeah.
But Ramadan, they do the bigger scale.
Right.
Muslims are in the whole world, they are the most, if you figure it out, they are the most one who are giving charity to poverty. Because in the Ramadan, we are ourselves, the rich people who are doing Ramadan, they are also, they can feel hungerness. What hungerness look like?
Yeah. That's in the Bible. Fasting is supposed to be mourning.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. In Ramadan or in Islam, fasting can be done not only in Ramadan. Fasting is very compulsory, but we can do any day fasting. If I want to do today, I can. Tomorrow I can do the same, but reward of that fasting is smaller than the Ramadan one.
Right.
But it is encourageable. It's not compulsory. It is optional. People do. Our people do. Once in a week they do.
Okay, but this still, when you were giving that description earlier, so I didn't get the last one. You said there was you do the 5 prayers in the small mosque.
No, even bigger mosque you can say
In all bigger mosques, they have 5 daily prayers as well.
Yeah, but then you mentioned that there was one time they have to go to an even bigger mosque.
Yes.
What was, I didn't get what that one was.
This is 5 daily prayer. All these mosques, bigger or smaller, they do 5 daily prayers.
Yeah.
Bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
They do 5 daily.
Right. Okay.
But because of the people who are living in the village or small town or small city, they have many mosques.
Yeah.
Okay? If this is a mosque for 100 people and 100 people can fit in here, they do 5 daily prayers here.
Right, yeah.
Okay, because it's congregation.
Yeah.
Some people miss congregation, they do individually.
Yeah.
They come anytime, even during the congregation is going on, some people are some minutes late.
Yeah.
And they finish, they start. Individual. Okay.
Yeah.
Come and go. And it is encouraged that you should meet, because it's 100 people are here. And now for Friday, this mosque people can fit in 1,000 people can fit in here. Islam says, starting from here, this is the home. This is the home. Islam says, if you do 5 daily prayers at home, you will not get communication with other people.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You have to do prayers here so that you can see each other, how the life is going on, but you are coming only specially for prayers. After the prayers, you can do, how are you, what is your problem, you can solve your problems in the community. And you can see, and rich and poor should be standing together in the one row. If there is richest, he should stand at the same time, naked, without barefoot. Okay? Simple clothes with perfume, whatever good. If you are clean, you should be clean. Toothpaste, whatever, smell, not bad smell. If you are eating garlic, if you are eating onion, don't come to the mosque. It is prohibited.
Okay.
Even you eaten it? Raw onion, garlic is not allowed, because it gives smell for your own self, but especially for others. Islam says don't do it. If it is cooked yes, you can come, but raw, fresh, no, because it's smell. And now, because when 100 people will come in this mosque, and then there are other villages, other areas people, they will they don't know them. Imagine this is 100 people here living in another village, not village, even another area. For example, this is Hyde Park. Some people are living in Oxford Street, some people are living in Piccadilly. These Piccadilly don't know who are Hyde Park people. In this way, when they will come in this bigger mosque,
they get to meet them.
They will meet, and they will introduce relations. Okay, many problems will sort out. But Islam says you are coming in the mosque solely for God prayers. First prayers. When the prayers finish, then you can talk few minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, whatever. You can deal. You can do whatever, trade, whatever you can, but not in the mosque, outside the mosque. Okay? Or there are special rooms in the mosque, which is not for prayer. It is like sports or consultation or guidance. Talk. Okay? Then 1,000 people will see each other. Then these are 10 areas are coming. Then this is once in a week. Now there are 100 other areas. They should come and meet once in a lifetime, once in a year. Into bigger mosque or bigger land. So that they should all communicate.
Do you know what that's called?
It's called congregation prayers.
No, but the one where all the different regions are supposed to come together. That's what they. So you know what you said every year.
every year there are two Eid. Eid means one after Ramadan, just 30 days finish.
Yeah.
The next day is Eid, celebration of
Oh, Eid.
Eid.
Oh, okay.
Eid. Eid.
Oh, yeah,
Like
Eid.
Eve.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
Okay, this is the first one.
Yeah.
It is called smaller Eid.
Right.
But the bigger Eid, Ramadan, after Ramadan, even though it is very, very hard, 30 days continuously, getting up, worshipping, certain time.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you have to get up.
Yeah, I mean in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
You have to pray at home.
Yeah.
First, before first prayer starts.
Yeah.
Optional prayers, the same way you pray, the same way you do at home, then you have to eat. First prayer, then eat, then go to the mosque nearly 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, some police, they say, what you are doing 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Then they realize, Ramadan started. That's why. Normally, the same 4 o'clock prayer, it comes, it depends on summer or winter as well, okay?
But
depends on the
Ramadan's
sun.
always March, isn't it?
Sun.
Isn't it always March?
No, last one was, you are right, maybe April. And now this year maybe it will be March.
Okay.
10 days, every year 10 days go back. 10 days.
Oh yeah, because it's the
Hijri calendar.
Yeah.
Moon, according to moon.
Right.
Okay. And now, sometimes let us say in the winter here, it is easy Ramadan, because the days are smaller.
Yeah.
But in summertime, 18, 19 hours.
Yeah.
No food. Very hard. And very hard. Less sleep in Ramadan.
Yeah, that's right.
Three things come. First, less sleep, less talk. They don't talk too much.
Right.
Less sleep, less talk, and less eat. Three things into one place. These three things make some chemical, and I'm just using a thing. It's a formula. If you or anyone less talk, less eat, less sleep, you will increase your spiritually power or spiritually relationship with God higher.
Right. Yeah.
If you eat too much, you will sleep. You will be lazy.
Yeah.
If you talk too much, you will be tired. If you eat, sleep, and talk, these three things, that's why Islam says moderate, medium. But in Ramadan, three things comes: less sleep, less talk, and less eat. And vision power, visions, we see visions, we see true dreams, too much, fulfill. Spiritual power increases, and worldly powers decreases. Worldly eyes, spiritual eye increases, worldly eye go down in Ramadan.
But I thought only the Sufis are into spiritual stuff. I didn't know. Do Sunnis?
Sunnis?
Yeah. Are they? Is there anything spiritual that they believe?
Sunni?
Yeah, Sunni Muslim.
Spiritual.
No, because you're saying about increasing the spiritual. When you're fasting.
Purifying yourself. If you purify ourselves in Ramadan, not telling a lie, because Islam says if you are doing fasting for God, because God says, I will give you reward myself. If you spend money in the way of God, then there is a reward. But Ramadan fasting is my responsibility. You are doing for me, only for me. The money you are spending for poor people, you are doing for poor. You are doing this, helping other, this. But this one, you are only doing for myself, for me. You can eat food, but you are not eating. Food is in front of you, but you are not eating because because you are stop eating in the daytime because I told you not to eat.
Yeah.
You are doing for me,
Yeah.
and I will give you special reward.
Okay.
So it is and you are not doing in the daytime. Husband and wife, they are allowed to do relationship. Okay?
Yeah.
Day and night they can do.
Okay.
But in Ramadan, in the daytime, no.
Yeah, that's a part of fasting, isn't it?
Fasting.
Yeah.
In the night, yes, it's allowed.
Yeah.
Because in the night time we're not in fasting.
Yeah, it's only during the daytime hours.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So if someone is stealing, telling a lie, doing fraud, and he's doing fasting, Islam says, Holy Quran says it's not fasting. It's just you are doing hungry for yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
No reward.
Yeah.
If you are making mockery, you are deceiving other people and doing Ramadan. People show off. They say I am in Ramadan, but they do bad things. In Islam, not even Muslims, even Afghanistan people, they do two things. They don't stop. They never. You will see all Afghani mostly they do 5 daily prayers. But and they will do every Ramadan. 30 days they do.
Yeah.
But they are doing prayers. They are doing Ramadan. They are selling heroin.
Oh, right.
They are killing people.
Yeah.
In the same time.
Yeah. Well,
Islam says no.
Well,
if you ask any Afghani, they will say, I am doing Ramadan, I am doing fasting. In the same time, killing as well. Islam says no. Islam says from your tongue and from your hand, every other person should be safe. From your tongue and from your arm, hand, a Muslim is, true Muslim is this, the definition of Muslim is this. From your tongue, Prophet Muhammad said in the hadith, he said from your tongue and from your hand, other must be safe. If they are not safe, you are not true Muslim.
But does that mean other Muslims or everyone?
The definition he said, it is like that. Islam, the word Islam means peace.
Yeah.
Okay. Prophet Muhammad said, stop your tongue to hurt other people. Stop your hand to hurt other people. If you are not doing, you are not Muslim. You are saying you are Muslim, but you are not. According to the eye of God, you are not.
Right, but in the Quran, you can still fight.
You are doing fasting, and you are stealing, killing, making mockery, frauding. You are deceiving God. How can you deceive God that you are doing fasting and you are doing these things? You will not get any reward. You are just making enemy with yourself. That you are becoming hungry, only hungry. Don't be hungry, break it.
Yeah.
Break your fasting. He says, break your fasting. God does not need this fasting. Break it because you are becoming just hungriness, thirstiness. Thirstiness and hungriness is not making you comfort. If you want to continue stealing, continue.
Oh yeah.
Don't do this fasting. In the name of fasting, you are showing I'm fasting, but you are doing this. You are doing a danger for yourself that you are without any reason you are becoming thirstiness and hungriness. Don't do it.
I understand what you're saying, but actually I still wanted to go back. You know what you're saying about before we were talking about the 30 Quran verses.
Verses clearly says that Jesus has died not on the cross, on the cross, but he died later on as a natural death.
Yeah. So do you have those verses?
Yes.
Okay, but where?
At the moment, unfortunately, there are. I should use first fortunately, because I have.
Right.
But some of them I have.
Right.
Nearly maybe 10 I have.
Oh, okay.
And 10 I have. The same 10 maybe here as well.
Right.
Without any looking, I can show anyone.
Yeah.
But they must. Whenever a Muslim can talk with me, I tell them, you have one question or 100 question or 1,000 question. After asking the question, your duty is finished. You ask the question, my responsibility is started. I will give you the answer.
Yeah.
The question is always 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. It can be 5 lines question. Okay. But the answer is not 1 line. It can be 2 lines, 3 lines, 10 lines, 20 lines.
Yeah.
Isn't it? When you solve a paper in the school, college, 1 paper, examination, exam, 10 questions. 1, 2, 3, 10. And they give you a sheet, big sheet, many pages. To solve.
Answer. Yeah.
Answer takes 3 hours. 4 hours, isn't it? So you must not speak silent. Give me chance to give. Otherwise, you will never come. I tell them. It is the same way if the teacher is standing in the class and he wants to, and children don't know what the answers are. They ask question, they don't know, and the teacher wants to explain, he has to give. What they should do, the good students will be silent. They should listen to the teacher, what he is explaining. They all made a mess already. When I'm saying all means them, it's not them. In the whole world. In the whole world, Shia, Sunni want to kill them, each other. They are Muslim. They both have a Holy Quran. Protestant and Catholic both have the Bible. Killing, bombing. Okay, Ireland. We cannot deny.
Well, they stopped that now, though.
They want to get rid of them. You don't know what happened in this country many centuries ago. They burned Christian, Catholic. They burned the Protestant with the churches.
They did in Europe as well.
Everywhere they did. So they are, and if you take the police out for a few days, take the police out, you will see what happens. The Muslim will kill each other. The Christian will kill each other. It is true. It's obvious true. That's why I'm telling you. So, because they already made a mess, the solution came and they rejected the solution. 100 years gone, they rejected the solution. He given the solution, and they are rejecting. Imagine they rejected it. Don't believe. For 1 minute, they rejected it already. 100 years gone. And I'm saying, okay, leave him. It's in the pocket. Okay. Now I want to see you what you are doing. They are all in mess. They are all sick, disease. The teacher, the doctor came for the medicine. They didn't accept. The doctor came. Jesus came in Jews' time with the medicine. They rejected the solution. They rejected the Messiah. They rejected the healer. The Jews are still troubled and cry every Saturday. It's called Sabbath day. Sabbath day. Their Sabbath starts from Friday night. They don't do fishing, hunting, killing. That is the reason the Pilate made a plan. I will tell you later maybe how the Pontius Pilate chose Friday. I will tell you. Deliberately he chose them. It's a different. I will tell you later, but I want to tell you first. They cry in front of God every Friday night and Saturday. Which Friday night is a Sabbath night, holy night. For the Jews, Saturday is Sabbath day. Sabbath night is their Sabbath start from Friday night. Sunset. What they do? They have a list of prayers in their mind. Every Jews over there. In Wailing Wall. There is a Wailing Wall. And they cry like that with a small cap. You see on the TV.
Well, you see Josh doing it. He does that as well.
Okay. Their list contains maybe 5, 10, 20 prayers. The top one prayer, do you know what is this? They ask to God with tears, cries, please God, send Elijah. Because their book says, he will come first from the sky with the chariot. Please God, listen to us. Send Elijah, send Elijah, send Elijah. Why? So that after Elijah, the first Messiah, because the prophecies about the Messiah is there. It should be fulfilled. Jesus came, he said, John the Baptist is Elijah. Second coming of Elijah. And I am your Messiah. They said, no. You are not the Messiah. because you did not give us the kingdom, you did not give us, get rid of Roman.
Yeah.
They were expecting this, and they said, you are not the one. On the top of that, they said, you are not the one we are expecting, who will do this. Leave these things, but first of all, you are not the one we are expecting, because Elijah has not come yet.
Yeah.
They said to Jesus. Jesus said, I am your Messiah. John the Baptist is Elijah. He came. You wanted to see Elijah coming back from sky before the Messiah, so he came before me. Okay?
Yeah.
And now they cry with tears, loud tears. And God knows He sent Elijah in the shape of John the Baptist.
Yeah.
2000 years ago. Around the last 2000 years, they are waiting for Elijah 2600 years. Because 400-500 years before it happened. Elijah with a chariot. Whirlwind came, tornado came, lifted to heaven with body, still sitting in the sky with the horses, still alive. One day he will come back. This is Jewish. And Jesus said, no. Now, they mistaken. He said, and they cry. They waste their time. They rejected the solution. He said to all Christian and all Muslims, one thing. He said many things. One thing I'm going to tell you. He said, oh my Christian and oh my Muslim brother, both of you are waiting for Jesus' second coming physically from sky. If you cry, he told these things 100 years ago. Focus it. He said, both of you, if you cry separately, Christian, Muslim, all, with their children, grandchildren, parents, grandparents, all, men, women, old and children, in front of God, cry day and night.
Right.
Please God, send Jesus. He told this 100 years ago in his book. Please God, send, your prayer should be this. Please God, send Jesus. Because you are already asking to God. The Christian begged, like Jews are begging to God about Elijah. They begged already, they are keep begging. And some years they say, Christ is coming in 2000. Sometimes they say 2012, sometimes they say 2020. Okay, I want to complete. He says, if you cry day and night, please God, send Jesus, send both group, Muslim and Christian both. He says, your eyes will become tears. You are desperate to see Jesus coming from sky. Tears are coming. Then one day, after crying, your tears will finish.
Okay.
You are keep doing, praying, tears is gone, finished. And now you are keep doing. Now your eyes will become blind. After crying, please God, send him, because God listen. God accept prayers, isn't it? To good people, He accept prayers. Okay. He says, ask to God, send him. First tears, cry, wasting time. Tears finish, your eyes will become blind, and then it will become like stone, no light.
Okay.
Blind, completely, and like a stone.
What was that, cataract?
More than cataract.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Then you still cry. You cannot see. You still cry.
Yeah.
It will not come. It will not become one day, few days, few months, few years. Whatever you do, continuously, same prayer, continuously, everyone. Then you still doing. You are blind. Finished. Light is gone. You are doing your normal work, you are still crying, please God, send him. He said, you will all die. After stone, one day you will all die.
Okay.
Then your children, which are now growing up, they will do the same thing. First, tears will become dry. Then more prayers. Then stone, blind. Then the children will grow, and one day they will all die. They are keep saying to God, please send him. They will all die. Then their children will grow up,
Yeah.
3 generations. He spoken about 3 generations.
Okay.
3rd generation will do the same thing. They will all cry, tears, stone, blind, death. They will all die.
Right.
Their children will grow up.
Yeah.
It will pass time. 3 generations will gone.
Okay.
And you will never see, he said 100 years ago, oh Christian and oh Muslim, if you just ask this prayer every day to God, this is special prayer, because everyone wanted Jesus to come back. This is their thirst, this is their desire.
Yeah, yeah.
He should come, because he is a savior for the whole world. According to Muslim, according to Christian and Jews as well.
Well, I don't know about Muslims.
They are waiting for Jesus and they are waiting for Mahdi.
Right.
Mahdi, 2 people.
Yeah.
Mahdi is a main thing. For Mahdi help, the Jesus will help Mahdi.
But Jesus gets killed though.
The Muslim believe the Mahdi will come. He will, when he will grown up 40 years old.
Right.
In that time, God will send Jesus from sky.
Yeah.
As a help.
Yeah.
To Mahdi. The special character is Mahdi.
Yeah.
The main thing is Mahdi. That Jesus will stand behind Mahdi.
Yeah.
Mahdi is a leader.
Yeah.
He will be leading Jesus as well. He will be leading Jesus as well.
Yeah.
And he will, these 2 people, Jesus will help Mahdi.
Yeah.
Because Mahdi is the leader, and Mahdi will lead the prayer, and Jesus will be standing behind him.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever Mahdi will say, Jesus will obey.
Right.
This is Muslim concept.
Yeah.
These 2 people will control the whole world.
Okay.
And they will save us from all the non-believers, and they will kill all the non-believers, including Christian, Jews, Hindus, Sikh. This is Mahdi. This is the Muslim concept.
But I'm just wondering, is it going to be Mahdi or Jesus who kills the Dajjal?
Mahdi.
Oh, Mahdi. Okay.
You can say both.
Right.
You can say both, because it will happen in one time.
Right.
2 people will be standing together.
Okay.
And they will kill Dajjal.
Right.
Antichrist.
Yeah.
Who will be one eye.
Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah.
One eye. This. I will also come this point. For them, they say the Antichrist has not come yet. That's why Mahdi and Jesus is not come yet.
Yeah.
But they don't know. Antichrist also came, and they don't know, and you don't know. I will tell you.
Okay.
I was just telling, God is one, and we should serve people in a nice way, and peace, love, harmony, and secondly, that Jesus, peace be upon him, he is not God, he is a prophet of God. He did not die on the cross. He did not go to sky. He died as a natural death to Kashmir in India.
No, he's not dead. Wait, what?
See, it is new thing.
Wait, hold on.
See, I told you.
Wait, he died in India?
He died. He did migration. He was only injured on the cross. Holy Quran says he was not killed on the cross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy Prophet Muhammad peace on him said he was not killed on the cross.
Yeah.
But Holy Quran says with 30 verses of the Holy Quran says.
How many?
30.
So how much then?
Sorry?
How many did I say again? Can I hear you?
It's a 30.
30 verses. see.
Wait, no, but I don't. Wait.
See,
are you Muslim?
See.
It's Ahmadiyya.
It's called Ahmadiyya Muslim.
Oh, it makes sense.
See, makes sense.
Because you were doing so well in the beginning, and then when he said Isa died in India, Kashmir, then I was like, okay, that doesn't sound right.
Holy Quran says 30 ayat of the Holy Quran. 30 verses of the Holy Quran says. See, 30 verses of the Holy Quran says. Jesus, Isa did not die on the cross, but Isa died. He died as a natural death.
Well, it says. The verse
I told you.
The verse says it was perceived, it looked like he died. It was made to them that he died, but it was someone else that took his place.
Someone else,
and then he was resurrected.
Someone else word is not in the Holy Quran. You are using someone else, but it's not in the Holy Quran.
No, it is.
Show me.
No,
well,
show me.
I haven't got Quran on me, but
I will tell you. I know the verse. Al-Ma'idah, Surah Al-Ma'idah.
Surah Al-Ma'idah.
Al-Ma'idah, last raku. Before I use this verse,
say in Arabic. You speak Arabic.
Yeah. I will read in Arabic. Before this verse.
Yeah. I'm listening.
What is this?
That's a vape.
Before I use this verse, Allah says in Surah Al-Imran, Ya Auzubillahi Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Isa. Before the verse I will tell you is the second verse. Al-Ma'idah I will tell you after 1 minute. But this verse first. Al-Maida, Ya Isa, inni mutwafika. O Isa, I am giving you mutwafika, death. Mutwafika, Arabic, death. Warafiyuka ilayya.
Yeah, but have you seen the context of that verse? You do know that's telling with the future, you know. That's telling the future when he comes back.
This is my request to you. This is my request. Whenever you ask, whenever you go, mashallah, you are a young man. You will grow more and more. May God give you a good health and good life, long life.
Thank you.
This is my request to you. When you go into the school or a teacher in front of you, I'm not a teacher, I'm nothing. I'm like your brother. But I'm giving you only a suggestion. When you solve in the school, when they give you a examination paper, you know examination paper, there are 10 questions, maybe 10 questions, and it is 10 lines, number 1, number 2, number 3, and you have to solve these 10 questions into 3 hours. The question is only 1 line, and you have to give the answers in maybe 1 question.
I get what you're
detail,
trying to say.
okay?
Detail.
And if you and the same way, when the teacher is giving, you are asking a question in front of teacher, and you are asking a question, and teacher is want to give you a reply, and because you don't know the reply, that's why you are asking the question. And now teacher is giving you reply, and in that time, if you become sincere, and listen to him, because the teacher has solved the paper, he has solved the problems.
He knows.
He knows, and he has solved the issue. You know, the scientist people, they do the same, because they solved the problems, the puzzles, and they know. The other people don't know, because they are ignorant and they laugh. They do mockery, but they don't know. This is my request.
That's true.
Yeah, it is. And now, whenever.
No, you're good. I like it.
No, I get what you're trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is that obviously,
otherwise you will never.
I come from a Sunni perspective.
Alhamdulillah.
So I'm Sunni, and obviously for
I am also Sunni as well, because I follow Sunnah.
Yeah, I'm not doubting that. But what I'm trying to say is that obviously, for us, the scholars have interpreted that verse very clearly for us, where we know that Isa alayhi salam is dead. He's not dead, but he's alive.
But Holy Quran,
because he was risen.
It is Christianity who was saying that Isa alayhi salam risen to heaven.
No, we believe that as well. But they believe in someone else.
They say physically.
That looks like him.
Yeah. The same thing. People, you use the same words of Christian that look like him. Okay. And now you asked a question. I will give you the answer. But in that time, you have to be calm and sincere, and then I will give you the answer from the Quran. And then he said, I will show you 30 ayat of the Quran that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has passed away. He died as a natural death. And he says, you show me, because you claim that Isa alayhi salam is in the sky with body alive. So he says, you show me show me one ayah that he is in the sky alive with body. You show me one ayah.
No, his soul. No, his whole body. Yes, you're
his
right.
Whole body.
Yes, his whole body.
Yeah,
his
you
whole
show
body,
me. He says, show me from the Quran that his body alive in the sky. Show me from the Quran. He says, one ayah you cannot show me, but I will show you.
That's why we have hadith.
That's
why we have hadith. Hadith is the extension.
Hadith will come later. First, focus with Quran.
Yeah, Quran first, but hadith is there to.
We will come to We will also come to hadith as well. We will come to the hadith as well, but after, when we will sort out from Quran. Quran says Hazrat Isa alayhi salam died as a natural death.
I'll let you finish with this. Go on.
Hazrat Isa alayhi salam has died as a natural death. And I was using one ayah, Ya Isa, inni mutwaffika. O Isa, I am giving you death. Warafiyuka ilayya, rafa ruhani. Always, if my grandfather died, the word will be mutwaffika. First, every Muslim, they die first, then rafa. Status.
Yeah, of course.
Holy Prophet Muhammad died, but he died first, then rafa.
Then he was resurrected.
Resurrected. Okay. First, otherwise Allah should say.
Well, he wasn't resurrected, but his soul was taken. But everyone will be resurrected on the day of judgment.
Yes. Yes. Otherwise, Allah used number 1 mutawafika, then the resurrection later. Yeah. There are two things. First, Allah used mutawafika, death, then resurrection. Otherwise, Allah should use resurrection first, and then death. He didn't use. He used death first. He used. Can you see Al Imran, ayat number 55 or 56? Okay. It says mutawafika, then resurrection. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Just a quick one. Do you know the area well?
Nice
to meet you.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Do you know the area well, by the way? Because we want to go somewhere. Do you know the area well?
Where do you want to go?
Do you know Bondi?
No.
You don't?
No. Oxford Street is here. Oxford Street is here.
But you don't know. But for someone as clever as you, that's why I'm asking you. Because you look like you know the area.
No.
Never heard of it?
No, I only just know
Bondi.
Oxford and Piccadilly and Leicester Square.
Bondi.
Where is it supposed to be?
It's like it's an Italian restaurant.
Oh, well, there's loads of them.
Maybe ask them. They will tell you.
Do you think I'm saying it wrong? Boundy. I'm not sure.
I mean, there's a restaurant.
Do you know, ask them there. Do you know, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
All right.
30 ayat we can show. 30 ayat which can show that Isa alayhi salam died as a natural death. And you show me one ayah.
I'll come next week, I'll show you. Thank you.
You're welcome. See? This is a polite. This is a polite.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can see this is polite.
Yeah.
But you don't know what I was talking. They are laughing. They are just laughing. But believe me, when I will talk, they will stop everything.
No, but it's because when I said you're an Ahmadiyya, so they already know how to respond.
Yes.
Yeah.
And before Ahmadiyya, I didn't say Ahmadiyya. It is you said Ahmadiyya.
Yeah.
Okay. They were with me.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He said, as long as I was saying Isa alayhi salam is not this, the time, even believe me, even if I don't tell them I am Ahmadiyya, if I try my best, which I don't try, if I tell them there are 30 ayat which shows that Isa alayhi salam has died, passed away, they will understand automatically I am Ahmadiyya.
Right.
Even you don't tell them.
Yeah.
Believe me, it happened many times. The whole gathering, they are talking with someone else. The time I enter for a few seconds, I am talking with Christian. Some white Christian is saying, it was few years ago, big gathering here.
Yeah.
He was saying Jesus is God, Jesus is Son of God, and all Muslims were doing debate with him. This. I was not talking with them. I just said to him, brother, do you know Jesus was a prophet of God and he died in Kashmir?
Yeah.
No, sorry. He was not a God. I spent 1 minute, 30 seconds, and they were all listening to me now. Brother, Christian brother, God is one. Jesus was just a prophet of God. He was a messenger of God, and he was not dead on the cross. Until these 4 phrases, every Muslim was with me. Even though I jumped right now. They were 1 hour doing this. These all Muslims were with me. 4. The second, 1 second later, after number 4 things, and brother, Jesus died in Kashmir. He did not die in the cross. He died in Kashmir as a natural death. Just 1 word, 1 line. They all who were with me, they said, he's Ahmadiyya. They stopped. They stopped with him. They are all after me.
Right.
And they don't see. You can see they were just 2. They were just 2. And if there are 20, 30, and they are not listening, they are not giving a chance, then what will happen? And now I have 30 ayat, 10 more than 10 in my mind. I could tell them. I was using them. One verse, which I will tell you as well right now. Out of 30, I'm just putting 1. I put him 1. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to, but somehow I convey the message, but they didn't get it. I know. Allah used a word. Allah used in this verse 2 things. He used 2 words.
he spoke, he is addressing Jesus directly. Allah, God, is addressing in this verse, not indirectly, directly. It says, O Isa. In Arabic, I will use first. Ya Isa. Ya Isa means O Isa. Isa means Jesus. O Isa, I am giving you death. Ya Isa inni mutawaffika. Mutawaffika means death. They know. The second word, first I am giving you death. Warafeuka. Rafeuka, the word Rafeuka means resurrect. Okay. Then I will resurrect you. I am giving you death, and means the same way. If I tell you two things, I will go Oxford. Then I will go to Piccadilly. Which one is first? Oxford. Allah used, I am giving you death. Then I will resurrect you. Resurrection, they say physically with body. Imagine as they say, he was resurrected. Imagine for 1 minute, he is in the sky. He is in the sky. He is in the sky. Okay. Allah used, and they know when he will come back, then he will die. Everyone will die. Okay? They say.
But I think it's a hadith, isn't it?
This is a Holy Quran.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is the Holy Quran, verse from the Holy Quran. That's why he was saying there are hadiths. I said I will come to hadith after half an hour. I will come. I will come to that as well. But first 30 ayat. Imagine Isa is in the sky. Jesus is in the sky. Allah should use in this ayah, O Isa, I resurrected you. First, then I will give you death. Because Allah used. Can you see this is a hand. This is back. This how should I say?
But you're saying as if resurrect is bringing him up to heaven.
Just a minute. Allah used. How should I say? Okay. I mean, Allah used this. Allah used this page.
Right.
O Isa, I am giving you death. I am giving you death. I am giving you death. Then I will raise you. This is first. This is number one. Allah used number one, death.
So what?
Then number two, resurrection. Okay. No, don't speak. Otherwise, you will not understand. You will not understand.
All right.
If you listen, Allah used. There are two things. Number one, number two. In the one line. Allah used, O Isa, number one, I am giving you death. Number one, and number two, I will resurrect you.
Right.
Imagine. This number one is, which one is number one is death. Number two is resurrection. Imagine, let's say they say Jesus is resurrected. He is resurrected into the sky because they believe.
Well, we call that.
Muslim believe he is resurrected. Christians believe he is resurrected.
Yeah, but it's two different words though. So what the Muslims use is it would be ascend, not resurrect. Because resurrection is when you're dead.
Okay,
so the Muslims won't say resurrect.
Ascension. Sorry. Because they use resurrection that way. Ascension. That's why I was using very common word, not ascension, not resurrection. He went to sky. He went to sky with body. Okay, use this very simple word. Or I will raise you. Raise you. Okay, raise you. Raise you are going to sky, same thing. With body. Okay?
Right.
Number one is death. Number two is raise are going to sky.
Oh yeah.
I will take you to the sky.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one is death. Number one, not only number one. First is death. Second is raised. Imagine which one is number first?
Death.
First number death. Second
raised.
Okay. Imagine for a few seconds, as they say, he was raised.
Yeah.
Imagine he is in the sky. Imagine, I can't leave Christianity for a minute, because you are Christian, okay?
Yeah.
For a few seconds you are not Christian. You are focusing them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
I can do that.
They say he was raised.
Mm.
If he was raised, he is in the sky. Because they say he will come back, he is in the sky.
Yeah.
Then Allah should use which one first? Allah used in the verse.
Yeah, you should say, I'll raise you, then give you death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allah didn't do.
No.
Allah used first death, then
raise.
reuse.
Yeah, yeah.
And it happens with every prophet. First, the prophet dies, then raised. My grandfather died, first, then raised.
Yeah.
Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I told him, Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, died. His tomb is in Medina.
They might destroy it soon.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, his tomb is there.
Yeah.
Okay, his body is there, and he raised spiritually, status-wise. All prophets do the same.
Yeah.
Allah used a common phrase, and this is also one more thing. Allah used the same word which everyone use, even English use, even every language person in the whole world they use. I will prove it. They say Allah took him up. If I tell them, I was telling them, may God give you a long life. Okay? But for a few seconds, if I tell him curse, if I curse him, in our language, when we curse someone, we say, God take you.
Okay.
In your language, God take you. Or he has gone to God.
I'm not sure.
When you tell a very sad words to someone whose someone is passed away, and you used whatever you use.
You just say he's gone, or God has taken him, or
God has taken him, or he has gone to God.
Yeah.
What is the meaning?
Well, it just means that his spirit.
He died.
Yeah, yeah.
It means he died,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
The same word which the whole human being are still using in their own local languages as well. That my grandfather is gone.
You usually say passed away is the popular one.
Passed away, died, they also use it.
Yeah.
But for God, they say God took him up.
Yeah.
God took him. And if they want to curse someone, they say, may God take you right now. It doesn't mean that physically, no. It means God should give you death immediately.
Yeah.
You are a bad man.
Yeah.
You are a bad man. The same phrase, when they use for themselves, for their grandparents, great-grandparents, the same word they use every single day. The same word God uses in the Holy Quran. Not only this is a phrase, but God used the word death clearly. Whatever Arab word used for death, for a dead body, God chosen death word first, then the raise. And raising, all the word raise they use for their grandfather. God took him up.
Yeah.
The what God did with these two words? Number one, God used the common word which is for death.
Right.
He used first number, death. He used it. Then what God used the second? God used the second word which they use every day. That God took you, he has gone to God.
Gone to God, yeah.
God used raise as well. The word which God used as a raise, they are using every day for their grandparents, great-grandparents, and the people who died.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Yes, you're saying the same thing happened to Jesus as well.
Jesus as well.
Yeah.
Apart from God take you, God took you, he's gone to God. God used it, number two. But first God used clearly death.
Yeah, I get it.
God used two things. Death first, then the common phrase, God take you, he's gone to God. God used both
It is called checkmate. Do you know the meaning of checkmate?
Yeah, I know, but
checkmate means the game cannot go here or there. No more questions.
Yeah, but then they'll just go to Ibn Kathir, isn't it?
Sorry?
They'll go to Ibn Kathir, his tafsir on the Quran.
Tafsir?
No, where he explains the verses in the Quran.
He was
No. Ibn Kathir is a scholar from medieval time.
Ibn Kathir, you said.
Yeah.
Ibn Kathir, they want to present. Even Ibn Kathir also says he did not die, and he is not in the sky. I think. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. We will talk Ibn Kathir after 1 minute.
Right.
After a few minutes, we will see what he says.
Yeah.
Because it's not in front of you, it's not in front of me. Leave Ibn Kathir for a few seconds.
Yeah.
After Holy Prophet Muhammad peace upon him, Holy Prophet Muhammad peace upon him himself, his companions, his 4 caliphs, his all people, they all said Jesus died.
Right.
And his age was this.
But
Christian and Jew says his age was 33. Holy Quran, Hadith says his age was 120.
Okay.
He lived 87 more years, which they don't agree. They agree his age was 33.
Oh, you mean the Muslims? Or the Sunnis?
Sunni.
Yeah.
Sunni Muslim, Shia Muslim, all Muslim.
Yeah.
Because they agree that the way they put him on the cross, they say 2 theories. In the whole Muslim world, you will see only 2 theories. This is third theory. Third thing. They say 2 theories which are not in the Holy Quran about Jesus. They say when they arrested him, they put him in a room. Before crucifixion, they put him in a room. From that room, this is one theory. It's not in the Holy Quran. It's only just words.
All right.
Because you don't know, that's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They say, whatever they say, I'm telling about them to you.
Yeah.
So increasing knowledge, what they say.
Yeah.
When they arrested him, they put him in a room before crucifixion takes place. From that window, it was closed. There was a window. Through that window, God took Jesus up into the sky before crucifixion.
Okay, but
this is one theory. If you, let me complete.
Yeah,
understand. Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
From that room, God swapped Judas.
Yeah.
Judas died on the cross. Sorry, Judas was inside the room. God took Jesus up into the sky through the window. This is one theory.
Right.
Second theory, from Muslim, they say no, not from Rome.
On the cross
on
itself,
the cross, on the cross, when they were just about to nail,
right.
In that time,
that's when
big wind came.
Yeah.
In that time, God swapped the face of Judas with Jesus.
Yeah.
And Jesus died on the, Judas died on the cross.
Yeah.
They say these 2 things, which is against the nature law. God doesn't do like that, swapping people. And how come Judas is a bad man, hypocrite?
But why are they saying Judas when isn't there a hadith says that it was a young man who kept volunteering?
I will tell you.
Yeah.
What happened is, because I really wanted to tell you this thing first.
Right.
That why and how Muslims got this idea from, which sources their idea, why they adopted that Jesus went to sky, how this idea came to Islam. This was the real question.
Right.
This idea, Judas died on the cross, it was in some sects of Judaism. Put it that way. Forget Judas. A person other than Jesus.
Yeah.
There were 1 or 2 sects, because there were 72 sects of Jews in Jesus' time.
Well, it doesn't give a number, but yeah.
Jews were not.
Well, we know about 3 of them, anyway.
Okay, you are saying 3 of them, but 10 who were gone to the east. 12 total tribes, I told you.
Oh yeah.
They were also into 72 group total.
Right.
Because it is hadith. It is hadith. The Jews became corrupted. They became 12 tribes became 72 groups. I want to. I should complete the hadith first so that you can understand clearly.
All right.
The Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him, he told his companions, "Oh my companions, my nation." If you understand this hadith, you will understand the whole thing. He says, "My nation and Moses' nation are very similar, like two shoes." Only this century, the shoes are right and left, two. One right, but before that century, there were only two same. You can wear left into right. It was same. It was not right left.
Oh yeah, with sandals, wasn't it?
There were. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave right and left. Okay.
Yeah.
But I am just giving you information.
Yeah.
There were shoes same.
Yeah.
You can wear both.
Yeah.
And they still exist somewhere in the museum. They keep it. What happened is, Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said, "My nation and Moses' nation are very similar, like two shoes, and I am a prophet like Moses. Whatever Moses' nation did with his people, my nation will do the same with people."
Right.
They corrupted. 12 tribes became corrupted, so corrupt. In the time of Jesus, they became 72 groups. Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said, 12 tribes became 72 groups, 72 sects. That is the reason when the corruption comes, that is the reason God sent the messenger. Otherwise, no need for messenger.
Yeah.
When there is a disease, imagine everyone in London is healthy. You will not see any hospital. If no doctor.
Yeah.
The doctor always go where the disease is, where the patient are. The patient, if there is no patient, believe me, every single doctor move from that place and to go to another place.
Where the sick
it's
is.
common sense.
Yeah.
When the Jews became sick, God sent Jesus as a healer, as a doctor. These Jews became into 72 pieces, 72 sects, according to Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him hadith.
Right.
He came and he said, "I'm your Messiah." These 72 groups rejected him. He said, "My nation will do the same." Moses, he said, after Moses, it took 1400 years to become corrupt. Jesus is after Moses, 1400 years after Moses. Jesus came after Moses, 1400 years after Moses. He said, "My nation will also become corrupt in 1400 years time."
Okay.
He is comparing. He is saying my nation and Jewish nation is same. Let me complete. Then you will understand. It's not complete yet. Whatever they did mistakes, the same mistake my nation will do. For them, Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said, for them, Jesus came because 1400 years. It took them 1400 years to become corrupt. And Jesus came for solution. And now I am telling you, my companions, I am telling you, one day they will become 1400 years after me. They will become so corrupt. When they will become corrupt? 1400 years after me.
Right.
The Muslim will become corrupt. I am giving you one Islam. They will become 72 pieces. And for them, God will send Mahdi. And he will be called Mahdi for Muslims to unite, and he will be called Jesus for Christian.
Do you know where this
Jesus as Mahdi, he said, is one man. I will give you the reference as well.
Alright, but the 1400s, is that in the hadith?
The word hadith.
No, I mean the 1400 years.
1400 years hadith is not the word 1400 years. Maybe it's not there, but what it is there, I will tell you.
Right.
He says, you can calculate in this phrase, you will understand it's 1400 years.
Okay.
Everyone, when they will read this, they will understand it means 1400 years.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He will calculate. He says, my century is the best because I and you are together. In the eye of God, our time is the best because I am with you. We are okay. This is the best century for one century.
we are okay. When I will gone, 2nd century, it will be less good. This is good. The first one is good, which I and you are together. The 2nd century will be less good. 3rd century will be good, but less good than 2.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
He mentioned 3 centuries are okay. In Islam, the first 3 centuries are okay.
Yeah.
He said okay. All right. And now you calculate. He said first 3 centuries are okay. The best one is mine. Better, 2. Good, okay, 3. Then he said, after these 3, in Islam, the situation will be changing.
Well, that's when the Ottomans came.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It will be changing. It will become a kingdom. It will become a worldly.
Yeah.
And it will become many other things, but it will 1,000 years time. After 3, he said 1,000 years time, it will be like darkness. And it will become more dark until 1,000 years finished. The more darkest will be the last century of the 1,000.
Right.
You know, less.
Yeah.
Decrease. After 1,000, Islam decreased. Okay. Then he said, after 1,000 years darkness, I mean, the darkness will come slowly. 4th century, 5th century, more dark. Then 13th century, darkest.
Right.
Then in 4th, and after that, the next century, he said, the Mahdi will appear. And now you calculate, it is 1,400 years. 1,300, 300 plus 1,000, and he came. And not only Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, all the scholars of previous him, they all decided the Mahdi is coming in the century. 14th century is for Mahdi.
Right.
They all decided in their books.
Okay.
And then, because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, got this idea from Allah Ta'ala, from God, and he said it took Moses' nation to become corrupt, and Jesus came.
Yeah.
Whatever the time of Moses between Jesus,
it's going to be the same.
It will be the same.
Right.
Okay. That is why it happened. And he also mentioned about moon. I will tell you about moon as well. Moon and sun eclipse.
Okay.
There is a big sign we cannot deny. No Muslim, no Christian, no Jew can do something with moon and sun, isn't it?
No.
Okay. But Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said something. I will tell you. I will tell you after a few seconds. So this is written. He said whatever their disease were, Jewish disease came in the Jesus time, the same diseases will come in Muslim time. And Imam Mahdi, Imam means the leader. The meaning of Imam means leader.
Yeah.
Mahdi means the guided one. The guided one leader, he will purify them. He will remove their mistakes. Only good people will accept him. The righteous people will accept him. Majority of the Muslim 72 groups will reject him.
Right.
The same way, he said, the same way Jesus, peace be upon him, was rejected by the Jews scholars, long beard Pharisees. Everyone rejected him. Everyone wanted to put him on the cross.
Right.
Okay. He said the same way the leaders of 72 groups, they were in 72 groups, Jews, my nation 72 groups. The nation of the 72 groups will be against him, and you must not be against him. And my order is to not follow these 72 groups of Muslim leaders in that time. They are Muslim by name, he called them.
Right.
They will become 72 groups and they will be called Muslim by name.
Yeah.
You should not listen to them because it will be too much trouble. They will create trouble all the time. They will kill each other. They will fight with each other. And he said, my order is this: leave them. Take your family. Come out from homes. Take your family and friends and children.
Yeah.
And go to the jungle.
It's going to be. It can be worse than the jungle.
No. He said. He said. My order. He was sitting in the companion, and he was telling them,
because God told him all this information, and he was telling them solution because his companion asked him, how do we know which one out of 72 will be right? One will be. He said one will be right, 72 will be wrong.
Do you mean 71?
He said 72 will be wrong, one will be right.
All right. Okay.
The 73rd one.
All right. Yeah.
You know, total 73 total. 73
right.
total.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And imagine there are 72 bottles of medicines.
Yeah.
Each have same lead. What do you call lid?
Lid
and glass. It is written somewhere. Their names are written, and you don't know which one is poison.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Which one is the medicine?
The cure.
Cure.
Yeah.
So they said to him, how, Prophet Muhammad, peace be on you, you are telling us that we are in the best time. But when we are telling our children and grandchildren that choose only one, which Imam Mahdi will come, the guided one, the Jesus will come. How do we know that these 72 are wrong and one is right?
Yeah.
Then he said 72 will kill each other, they will fight, argue with each other, and they will be all enemy with each other. But when they will hear about the one, they will all meet together.
Oh right,
72 will be agree about one.
Yeah,
we should kill him first.
Yeah, you're talking about like when you were here and they all came. I
tell you, they stop everything.
Yeah.
Shia Sunni will stop their enemyship. They will after me.
Yeah.
And now he said, in that time, you can do first. You can do so that I can continue. You can do first, whatever you want.
Oh no.
You want to check the 72 one? Which one you are checking? What are you checking?
No.
You are checking the time or?
No, it's something you said. What was it? I can't remember. I can't remember what you said now.
Because if I complete, then you will understand. Otherwise, no understanding.
Yeah. No. If you oh, did the wrong thing. Oh no.
If they don't laugh, if they ask, you know, in the school, college, some professors, some scientists, they understood the puzzle.
They understood the
teacher and some professors, they know what to do. About a puzzle, about a question, one or two teachers knows how to do puzzle, how to fix the puzzle, how to solve the solution problem. But if the people is laughing and asking question and laughing, they will not understand.
Yeah,
but if they could listen, that oh brother, we have not understand yet. We have a problem. We want a solution. We have a Holy Quran. You have a Holy Quran. We read every day. We read every day. You read every day. Just tell us, this is a problem. We believe Isa went to sky, Jesus went to sky, and he will come back. And for your understanding, we want to know. You people say we got the puzzle fixed. We got the solution. Tell us how. We want to know. We want to see. But they don't do.
Yeah, but I think they don't really want to know. So they're happy with how things are. So
the same way Jews are happy that Elijah went to sky. Because Prophet Muhammad, peace on, it is Prophet Muhammad, peace on him, he said the same mistake which Jews did in Jesus' time, the same mistake will come, exactly the same disease will come in Muslim side.
Yeah, you mean they're saying that he didn't come, even though he had, that's what you're saying.
Jews mistaken about Elijah.
Yeah.
About one man went to sky.
Yeah, because they wanted to come back in a chariot, like you said.
Chariot, and he will come first.
Yeah.
Okay. The same mistake now Muslims are repeating. Because he said Jews and Muslims are same.
Yeah.
corruption. He could say he didn't compare with Christianity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace on him, he didn't compare with Christianity to Islam. He compared Islam with Moses.
Yeah.
He said corruption came and they misunderstood about Elijah. He went to sky.
Oh yeah, but you have to remember the Christians are only after Jesus anyway. So before Jesus, it has to be the prophets. There isn't any Christian before Jesus. So he could only compare Moses with your situations. Moses is the only one you could use.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Jesus was before Prophet Muhammad, peace on him.
Yeah.
He could use Jesus as well. But he is saying, he is comparing. He used Jesus as well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you can't use the Christians before Jesus. So they wouldn't be relevant anyway.
Yeah. He used children of his Jews.
Yeah, you have to use
Israel,
them.
children of Israel.
Yeah.
But because he said in that, because you are checking, if you check first, so that I can, because I'm nearly completing.
No, it's alright. There's just one thing I want to just have a look at. If you just Alright, yeah, no, it's alright, yeah.
He said they had mistakes. Prophet Muhammad said they had a mistake in Jesus' time. Jesus came for them a solution.
Yeah.
They rejected. The similar mistakes will come in Islam. They will behave like Jews, which are wrath of God is on Jews. You know wrath, W-R.
Yeah, W-R-A-T-H.
Yeah, God is angry with Jews because they rejected Jesus. They are the disbeliever of God because they rejected the gift which God given to them as in the shape of Jesus. They rejected. That's why they are all in trouble. And now he said, my nation will have the same mistakes which they had. So 72 will be wrong, 1 will be right. His companion asked, how do we know? He said, whatever I lived my life, if my life I lived, my opposition was disbelievers of Mecca and Medina. They were worshipping statues. They persecuted me and my people. He said, whatever happened with me and my companions, persecution, the same the treatment which I faced, it was by the Meccans, by the pagans. Pagans means the people who were before Prophet Muhammad. I mean, they wanted to kill him.
With the Quraysh.
They were worshipping 365 statues, everyday statues. Okay. He said, my opposition was this pagans, what do you call? Eldership?
Well, idolaters.
Idolship.
Yeah, idolaters.
Idolaters.
Idolaters. So it means they go after idols.
Yes. Yeah. But his opposition will be 72 groups of Muslim. My opposition was this, and his opposition will be whatever they did with me, the same thing they will do for him, but the people will be Muslim. They will make big mosques, they will do Hajj, they will read Quran, but they will not be true Muslim. They will be corrupted like Jews. They had a book, Old Testament, they had a book, they still have.
But they still got it.
Okay, they are using, but against Christianity. They used against Jesus. The same way he said they will use Holy Quran and everything, Islam, against him. My order is this: you must not listen to them. You must take your family, children, grandchildren, whoever they are, take your food if you are living with them. If you heard that they are becoming 72 groups and they are doing bad things in the name of God, in the name of religion, in the name of Islam, then what you can do, don't listen to them. Take your family, go to the jungle, leave your homes. If you allow me, leave your home, food, carry your food, water, leave your homes, go there, live in the jungle.
become isolated. Don't listen to them. Cut off from them. They will say, we are the best Muslim, we are this. He said, when it will happen? He said, after 1300 years. Okay, in that time they should do this. They will become 72 groups. When the day they will become 72 groups, in that time I'm telling you, he said, I am telling you, this is instruction from me. Take them, go to the jungle.
Right.
Stay there. You run out your food, water, do not come out. He said in the hadith, do not come out. Do not go towards them.
Yeah.
Stay there. Food is gone, no problem. Eat jungle fruits, vegetable, leaves. Do not come out. Drink water. Stay there.
Right.
Until, he said, until you hear the Mahdi has come.
Right.
Leave the jungle now. Go towards him. If you heard that Mahdi is somewhere very far from you, and there is an iceberg, big desert, big ocean, big rivers, you are hungry, thirsty, do not stay anymore. Go towards him. You are walking with your family, children, you are injured, tired, your shoes finished, gone. Carry on your journey. Reach towards him. You cannot able to walk. Your feet are not able to walk. Your knees, elbow, crawl. Continue your journey. My order is this for them. Crawl. What you crawling?
Yeah, crawl.
Crawl. Yeah. And go there. Go and reach towards him, and give my salam, hello, salam, peace, message to him. Become his follower. Obey him. Listen to him. Stay with him. Whatever he say, listen to him. It is order for every Muslim in the whole world. It is written in the hadith. Do not fit in with 72 groups. Do not go with them. Go and find and convey my salam, even though crossing the iceberg, mountain, desert. Iceberg, a special word is used. Iceberg means very, very hard to reach him. He is very far from you.
Well, it usually means frozen.
Obey. He says, continue the journey. Do not mix with them. Go towards him and accept him as a Mahdi, as a Messiah, and listen to him and convey my salam, my hello to him, because he is my under me. He is my lead. He is the correct leader. In that time.
How do you identify him?
And now identify. Very good question. The same question they asked. The people who are sitting in front of him. They asked the same question. Very common. And how do we know? First he said, these 72 will be wrong. They will do 5 daily prayers. They will read Holy Quran. They will do this, but they will not be correct Muslim. They will be corrupted, because their corruption will show they are killing, fighting with each other. Okay? This is their symbol. They will be fighting, killing, abusing each other, swearing each other, and they will be saying to each other, I am true Muslim, you are wrong Muslim. You are wrong, I'm right.
That does happen,
It does happen. You are witness as well. So, and they are a witness as well, they know. They say, if I talk with them, they say, these 72 groups, he is right. But I am not from these 72 groups. They say I am not, but they are. I will tell you. Now we know what are the bad people. They were behaving very bad. Their mosque, he says, my mosque is made by mud, and we are poverty. Poverty. We are nothing to eat. But thanks God, whatever we are eating, we are surviving. He said, okay, very, very difficult. Islam went very, very difficult. Persecution, social boycott from Makkans, from the idol people. They were pressurizing social boycott. You cannot sell, you cannot buy. Many, many days without food, without water. In the night time, secretly, some people were giving mercy and supplying them food, water. They said, "Oh Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we have agreed. All chiefs agreed. You cannot sell, you cannot buy. you must leave here, from here, go 2.5 miles away from this city, stay there.
Right.
Before he did migration.
Yeah.
It was before it was a killing on his reward. The last moments was that there was a reward on his head. Anyone who will kill him, alive or dead, we will give you 1,000 camel. It is later on.
Okay.
But first, they tried. There is the agreement. They hanged this agreement in the house of God in Kaaba, Holy Kaaba, with the signs.
Right.
All the signatures, they made a sign. All chiefs get together. They said, you cannot preach, you cannot stay, you cannot buy, you cannot eat, you cannot sell. You leave your homes. If you want to live, then this is area 2.5 miles away from city. Stay there, jungle. Live there, worship what you can do. You can do. We are all agreed, and this is the agreement in the house of God.
Right.
Worship place was made. Statues, 365 statues, and he was staying there. Food was running out. Food ran out. In the night time, secretly, they were supplying some relatives.
Right.
Supplying. How they were supplying? They were carrying their goats. You know, goats and sheep.
Yeah.
They say we are what is grassing?
Grazing.
Grazing.
Grazing. Yeah,
grazing them. We are going somewhere.
Yeah, it's the grass to graze.
Grass.
Yeah.
They were taking this to them because no one knows what's happening. They were taking them there and they were saying, take this milk.
Right, yeah.
They were drinking milk from there.
Yeah.
And sometimes secretly, some food, some bread, whatever, they were supplying them. That's why they survived. Otherwise, they had on their tummy, they put the stones so that my abdomen can feel that I am heavy. You know, when people are starving, they don't have anything to eat.
Yeah.
If you have a plate, big some stone, a stone which is like this bit,
like a slate.
Slate.
Yeah.
Slate. And if you put with a rope,
right,
and if you carry with you, it will give you somehow that my abdomen, instead of emptiness, you will feel something is there.
Right.
But it's not. But it is a joke, mockery with the abdomen.
Right.
It's just an intention.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's psychological.
Psychological.
Yeah.
So they were. Some of them, they said, in the night time I was so desperate. I wanted to eat something. I couldn't find anything. In the night time, because I could not sleep because of hungriness, I woke up, and in the jungle, everyone was sleeping with hungriness. I woke up. Some of them, they said, with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was with them.
Yeah.
Companion. Social boycott. They were only maybe 50 people, 100 people. Early Islam. Early.
Yeah.
Few. Less than
it was about 30, wasn't it? I think he had 30 followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slowly, they were growing. So one of them, they said, when I could not sleep, I woke up. I was walking in the jungle night time. Something under my foot. I pressed, like if there is something, I press, I can feel, because there was no shoes.
Yeah.
I saw something under my foot. It was soft. I took it. It was soft.
Yeah.
I took it. I didn't see what it is. I don't want to see. I just put it in my mouth and swallowed.
Right.
He said, until now, I don't know what I ate.
It's probably a beetle.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It was not alive.
Oh,
but
all right.
Whatever it was, he could feel. Otherwise, he could say it was beetle. It was this.
Right. Yeah.
He thought maybe it's some fruit. Whatever he said.
Yeah.
He said he didn't say fruit or animal. He said I don't know what it was. Otherwise, he could surprise.
Yeah.
Then one day, after 2.5 years continuously social by.
If you want to be notified when I release any videos, then just click on subscribe, and then click on the bell, and select all. And so then you'll receive all of the notifications for when I release any videos.
Israelites will return to take down Islam.